Top of the top. We up. Intro. What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. Shout out to everybody. What's up? We back again, live on the internet, like we never left. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Every time I turn around, it's time to get up. What's up? The day flying. The 9th already. April 9th. It's flying. What's up? Intro, everything will be time stamped. What's up, Heather Hunter? Are you the porn star, Heather Hunter? What's up? What's up, Sandra D? What's up, Danny? What's up, 401? What's up? What's up, Critical Smoker? What's up, y'all? Thanks for getting membership. Thank you. We're going to get into it today. We got a lot to talk about. The main stuff I want to talk about is the real stuff. So you know how it goes. Everything around here coded. Everything on the cover. That small stuff. That always going to be like that. The cover is small tough. Always. Can't put the real stuff on the cover. Can't put the real stuff in the title. That's not going to happen. All right? But we're going to be getting into the updates on what was being said about them cartels. We're going to get into that. Yes. It is said they're going to be using drones on them fools. But I think they already was using them. Yeah, that's another topic. We'll get into that. What else we going to be talking about? Boosie dumbass crashing out. But like I said, Boosie don't know we know the truth. So we got to talk about that. Hey, Atlanta, check this out. Check this out, Atlanta. Check this out, y'all. Everybody, check this out. Everybody in Atlanta's gone. Young Thug got kicked out. People dead in jail. Boosie still in Atlanta. He the only one left in Atlanta. Do you get it? So are you getting it, y'all? Young Thug was in jail. You done seen Boosie get caught with guns, purse, all type of stuff, and he's still out in Atlanta. And you get what I'm saying? Young Thug got kicked out. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you, man. That boy Boosie was in Atlanta working. That boy Boosie been working. Ever since Boosie got out, he been working, y'all. So I told you, they did the experiment to these people. Them people that said they were gangsters and thugs, they showed them, proved them. Everybody looked up to was a, you know what? And for whatever it was, they just kept coming back. So we're going to leave that alone. Kanye said something about it, though. That's what they had me. You give it running your mouth. Remember, I was talking about how Kanye, when he came back out on revenge for everybody that was throwing jabs, trashing them, kicking them in the dirt. Boosie was one of them. Because this is one thing the celebrities always knew. Kanye West's name bring you clout. It brings you something. So every time Kanye did or said something, a rapper knew that. Go trash Kanye real quick. Go trash. They knew that. They knew this and Kanye guaranteed views. See what I'm saying? That's why you're going to see these whack ass platforms. They don't got this. How you know the platforms no content? It'll be two celebrities sitting there, and they'll say, "What you think about what Kanye said yesterday, man?" And that be their way of trying to go in on Kanye, and that be their way of trying to use it for content. Yeah, trust me on that. That's what they do. But yeah, so Kanye know everybody was chiming in on y'all know everybody has something to say. But then you're gonna see everybody that's affiliated with them people, they all shut up. Yeah, they scared of Kanye, man. They scared of Kanye. It's not just him, it's his backing. Trust me on that. All right, so we're gonna get into that. So he took his time out basically to say, Boosie, that's what you get. Yeah, that's your karma. Something like that. So let's go. What up, Big Phil? Shout out to the bros. Shout out to everybody that's up. Shout out to the sisters. What's up, Melanese? What's up, family? What's up, y'all? What's up, QB? We up. Yeah, catch up. What's up, Sheba? What's up? What's up, Fatima? What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody in the back. Everybody catching the replay. Everybody hit the like button. Appreciate all of y'all comments. We'll keep it going in the chat. We're going to get started, y'all. Let's go. All right, we got a lot to talk about today. What's up, Miss Solara? Intro. Everything be time stamp. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. It was hilarious. Yeah, these people hilarious, y'all. They are hilarious, man. Let's go, man. It's not gonna stop, y'all. Boosie Badazz. We already know he's a fool, man. All right. He already told us he left New York City. He hooked up with P. Diddy. He didn't say he met up with P. Diddy. He didn't say I just did some business with P. Diddy. He said I just hooked up with P. Diddy. And I mean, we all know what it means when somebody say, hook up. Yo, hook me up with so-and-so. Yeah, we just hooked up. You know what I'm saying? No, he told us we was, y'all. Yeah. Boosie the last man. How the hell is Boosie the last rapper standing in Atlanta? That's all I want to know. They said, little baby, people's in trouble. All these people be getting in trouble. Huh? Pee Wee Longway got life and he got all this time. Everybody, Boosie ain't from Atlanta, but somehow he running around. But y'all should have known what was up when you seen Boosie with the tipster. I knew a lot of y'all were clowns when y'all was still listening to the tipster. That man T.I. got on national TV, Crime Line. I said, y'all, my whole thing was, I knew all this stuff. It's just that I don't follow none of them. I never followed none of them and believed it. Like, you know how, rappers were supposed to have a persona that they was tough, whatever. They got shooters, all this stuff, we were supposed to believe it. I never looked at it like that. I looked at it like they rappers, and I look at it like this. I know the game. That's why I said something. I said most of these rappers, I rock with them, but once they went pop, that's when I ain't really rock with them no more, because I knew that's when they sell out. They be street when they be on mixtape, but once they go pop and they take their deal, it's like that's when I fall back off them. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Gucci Mane, all of these rappers, Gucci Mane, all of them. I was rocking with them before they blew up, like got commercial. Once they get commercial, I don't rock with them no more because I know what time it is. My point is, I always knew about that industry stuff, y'all, and I knew once you got to be industry, you got to get compromised, because I knew you had to get down with the government for the simple fact your lyrics go to DC. I always knew that. So the truth is, y'all, when you get a record deal, it's like really all that shit go out the window. But see, these rappers wanted to keep that persona going. So the only reason why I be trolling them and disrespecting them and just, when I say this stuff like snitch and stuff like that, is because they know who they are and they know damn well that they work for the people. You know what I'm saying? Rappers were never used to portray a lifestyle off the camera. Remember, Eazy-E and them did shit, okay? Every gangster rap did stuff, but you're going to see this era with social media. Like I told you, Boosie, you seen him act out more on the internet than do music. And this is what they've been doing. So around here, we know what Boosie is. Boosie is a jail character that's never going to go to jail. Like I said, you follow Boosie, you going to jail, or you going to die. I've been told you his name was Boosie Bad Luck. But you're going to see, once again, it's these rappers that always stick around, but they don't make no music. They're not the best. They're not better than everybody else, but they still be around. King Von got smoked in Atlanta, right? Boosie's still in Atlanta. Young Scooter just got smoked in Atlanta. Boosie's still in Atlanta. He ain't from Atlanta. The question is, why he in Atlanta? It ain't hard. I've been through this stuff. So anyway, what's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's up. Good morning, Andrew. What's up, Thrash? At the end of the day, it's bigger than Boosie. We ain't just talking about Boosie. All right, let's just go, man. Let's go. Boosie Badazz reacts to Atlanta multi-car crash. Blames stupid ass NIIGA for wrecking his car. This is another reason why I wanted to pull this up. He's the real dumb NIIGA, because he don't know we know about him. Boosie don't know that we know he is paid to portray a fake gangster life. And anybody believe in him, they're going to jail. Anybody following him, they're going to jail. Check his track record. Did y'all forget when he met up with this jeweler named Duke the Jeweler, 93 from Chicago, and that man got slaughtered in his hotel, and I think all his jewelry was gone after that? Something like that. I think they said something like Boosie was supposed to meet up with him or something like that. I think Boosie was going to buy some jewelry from him. Yeah, Chicago, y'all forgot y'all had a young man on the come up that was selling jewelry? Yeah. Yeah, man. See, that's what I say. Duke 93, his coming to jeweler. No, he was already a jeweler. He just didn't have his franchise shops. Because like I said, he was one of them jewelers. He come to you. Because that's how the big jewelers do. They come to the rappers. Yeah. So next thing you know, Duke the jeweler, he's up out of here. The biggest, that's why I kept saying, the biggest trick was that rap stuff. You know what? There's another thing they did with rap. They made it where any one of us, if we get successful, any one of us, we're going to slip up and mess around and get cool with a rapper some kind of way. Or you're going to think in your mind, you got to get cool with a rapper to get to the next level. And that's when you're going to get jammed up. And you're going to see everybody that deal with them rappers, jammed up. Think of everybody that dealt with DJ Envy. Everybody that went with that shit DJ Envy and then was talking about on the radio. Because remember, rappers, DJs, they not going to jail. So you're going to remember this, right? DJ Envy, they promoting, invest, flip this house, flip that money, flip that money, flip that money, pushing it. What happened? Everybody get their money taken. Well, you going down. Everybody that had their money stacked, listen to stupid ass DJ Envy, you trying to mess with that industry, got their ass. Huh? That's what happened. All right? I'm trying to tell you, man. People didn't figure it out yet. No, y'all. They're avatars. I don't want to repeat it again. Boosie don't know around here. We know about the pink program is for real. All right? To be a gangster rapper, to be a rapper in this modern day and time, you had to be a snitch and you had to be pink. So being that Boosie, he stuck around with no music. We know that he's just a you-know-what. All right? He's not a rapper no more. Boosie Badazz speaks out after being involved in serious car crash with multiple injured. Plus, Boosie, I know you stage events, and I'm going to say this is a stage event because I've never seen a man in the car crash standing outside with no shirt on, acting like stuff regular, and I don't see no banged up cars, and they ain't on no crime scene, idiot. And ain't no such thing as moving a car from a crime scene. Told you, man. No, Boosie know in his mind his fans are stupid. Everybody look up to him as stupid. They have all took an oath and agreed that all so-called gangsters are stupid and they play games like that. They just play stupid games. All right? We know damn well this fool ain't been in no car accident. Where the crime scene at? Boosie, your internet games don't work no more. Plus, around here, last time we checked your net worth, you was down about $2 million, bro. So when you on there talking about, I'm about to get two more. Stop it, bro. Stop it. We know you are, Boosie. I told y'all, if y'all watched the video, you'd have been knew about Boosie. See, you know how Boosie show us his, how he shows his other side? He take that shirt off. That's why Boosie went viral on that cover. And his man got his ass up. Yeah, man, Boosie know what he be doing. And you see what's laying on the ground. Yeah, wherever the rappers go, what you gonna see? Watermelon. Wherever they go, what you gonna see? All right? Told you they program up, man. It ain't me. It's what it is. We up, y'all. Let's go, man. Boosie Badazz speaks out after being involved in serious car crash with multiple injured. And so you telling me, fool, multiple injured, you standing there right there after the fact. Boosie, I need to see the crime scene, bro. I need to see the accident scene, all right? Because I don't trust nothing you talking about. You ain't nothing but a black whodunit. Everywhere you go, something happens, and you don't know nothing. Nah, we ain't got time for that. No, Boosie one of them people, like I said, in real life, you don't hang with. You hang with him, something always going to happen. What's up, reading the chat? What's up, Peter? The only benefit of being a little rapper, we get to get into Disneyland for half price. Bad thing for being little rappers. Most of the rides we can't go on. That's why I say he a little rapper, but he supposed to be a grown-ass man. I'm going to say he over 40 years old. See, no, his name Lil Boosie. He going to stay a little boy to the day he died. But his name really Boosie Badazz for a reason. His name Boosie Badazz. He always in trouble. But he went to see P. Diddy in New York City, and Diddy told him your name going to be Badazz. See? Because he got a bad ass. See that? He look like Boosie outside with no drawers on, man. I want to try to tell you. He a badass. He always getting in trouble. But that ain't the only reason why he a badass. Yeah. Boosie outside. No, this Boosie way how he do his thing, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't that hot yet. Boosie, it is not that hot yet, fool. That's how you bust it. You, for one, you in Louisiana, and it ain't that hot yet. It's only April. What you doing outside with no shirt on, no drawers on, bro? What you doing? You outside free balling? No, we know what you got to do, Boosie, to get that money. Now, just the other day, was I not just talking about Boosie? The other day, I just said it. I just said the other day. I said, Boosie. I said, he one of them too. All right? I said, a lot of y'all just gonna stay late. They always gotta show that. Look, man, family, it is not August yet. It's not August. It's not July. Like, I'm not in Atlanta. I'm not in Georgia, but I know damn well it ain't that hot down there yet. Now, if it was that hot this week, please let me know. All I want to know is, what the hell is Boosie doing? He don't got on no clothes outside talking about he was in a car crash. Where the car accident? Where the cars crashed at, y'all? This how you know. See, this how you can trick broke people that never had a car. There's no such thing as being in a car accident. All these cars crashed up. Where the hell the cars at? There's no such thing as leaving the crime scene and you talking to police in the parking lot. If the car's parked right there, the parking lot, how the hell you get an accident? All right? Stop it. And if the car was wrecked, that should be getting towed. And it wouldn't be in no damn parking lot. All right? Because there's no such thing as a multi-car crash in a damn parking lot. And it was vicious. Stop it, Boosie. All right? No, you ain't got no content. You ain't got nothing. You got a YouTube channel on top of that. Boosie is a YouTuber. So I kept telling these people, all of these rap fans, now they watch they hip-hoppers on YouTube. They used to go to their shows. They used to listen to their music. But the connections are being lost. The fans like, Boosie, don't leave us. And then Boosie, he going broke. He like, fans, I don't want to leave y'all. So he got a YouTube channel, and that's the last thing they got. So if Boosie don't do nothing like this, he's not getting no views. But then again, let's just keep going, because I'm going to show you how Boosie's stuck in the past. When I spoke about yesterday, the thug is stuck in the past. Demolition Man, that's Lil Boosie, Wesley Snipes Jr. All right? Let me show y'all something. We going somewhere with it today. What's up, y'all? What's up, Val? Shout out to everybody on Grant. What's up, Miss Deja? Boosie Badazz has been very critical of Kanye West in the past. And the feud continue on Monday night after the former got into an accident. Hold up. Let's go. Some distressing news came out last night as it was revealed that Boosie Badazz had gotten into a car accident in Georgia. Images from the crash had made their way to social media. See, damn, Boosie. So when you had the spy in Florida, you was in Florida because he lived in Florida too. Now he live in Atlanta. Come on, Boosie. I already know what you're doing. All right, you did everything but go back home for real. All right, let's go. Let's go. Images from the crash had made their way to social media, and it looked especially harrowing. Overall, there were police vehicles in the area as well as paramedics, although at the time of the accident, there were very few details. Fans didn't know his condition. See? Stupid ass fans. Nor did they know the condition of the driver. Furthermore, it was unclear how the accident happened. I ain't gonna say nothing, man. I'm gonna just leave this alone, man. I told you, man, these rappers are sorry, they don't got nothing, man. In my opinion, this shit is staged, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. All right? No. Man, look, y'all. All right, it's not my job to go with the narrative. I'm for no fan. They supposed to trick me. If they don't, they gonna get exposed. Because they expose themselves. That's it. I'm supposed to get tricked. Now look, check it out. It's right in the article. Look, Boosie Badazz has been in a very critical. Look, he been in a bad. Look, he supposed to have been in all this stuff, right? Look, multiple car crash. But the key to this slogan, the key to this article, it's not about the car crash. It's about, he said, stupid ass in you know what I'm saying? He's saying stupid ass. I don't feel like saying it right now, y'all. But the concept of this, you see, disrespecting them people, right? He had an accident, but he blamed it on stupid ass niggas. That's what he's trying to say. I'm on his accident because of stupid ass niggas. Meanwhile, Boosie, where they at? Where the proof at? All right? No. Let's go. Shirtless and in shock, Boosie in car crash. All right, boom. Where the car crash at? Now let's look what it say right here. Look what it say right here. Overall, there were police vehicles in the area, because Boosie's a cop, as well as paramedics. Although at the time of the accident, there were very few details. Fans didn't know his condition. If this fool was an accident, he would have went to the damn hospital for one. All right? Even on some fake shit, you're going to go to the hospital. you're going to know he was in an accident some kind of way, and you don't see no damn cars. You just see the back of one of his old ass cars that he got. All right? He is a damn cop. He stages events. He's an actor. All right? Boosie, we don't see shit. We just see you with your homeboy, you looking half naked, and he looking like I don't know what. All right, so we're going to leave this alone for right now. But when you going to tell the truth, Boosie? We know what's up with you, man. All right? We know why you and Tipster was going to drop an album. We know y'all were going to do a reality show. I was telling people about y'all 2 years ago. They didn't listen, so now I just sit back and laugh at everybody. Everybody that believe in gangsters and gangster rap, you have been getting trolled and clowned for the past 2 years. Really more than that. All right? They all have come to the agreement that gangsters are stupid. They're not real gangsters, man. They studio gangsters and internet gangsters. It's exposed now, y'all. They know this. They don't break y'all so much. All right? And then look, this is the reference how they trying to put it out there. Shirtless and in shock. Those are the slick jokes. See what I'm saying? Boosie. What the hell is wrong with Boosie, man? It is not that hot. All right? Young Scooter dead. Gucci man, don't be in Atlanta no more. Boosie, what the hell you doing in Atlanta? T.I. be in the house. Young Thug can't come back. Boosie, what the hell you doing, man? Let me find out they got you prisoner down there. I know they do, bro. Yeah, man, you property, bro. I know what's up, Boosie. You property, bro. You been working, huh? Didn't Yo Gotti come out already and tell you him and Moneybagg Yo when they dropped the album, what? Too federal, huh? Told you, been in your face. I listened to them for the music, but I always knew they were federal, y'all. That's why I don't believe in no rappers. Don't follow rappers. I'm grown. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. There's nothing wrong with the music. But to be a rapper, you have to have a certain clearance. It's that simple. All right, it's that simple. When you represent this country, and this country paying you millions of dollars, you going overseas to foreign countries, no, you're going to be under a certain watch. It's just how it works, y'all. But the thing is with the gangster rappers, they were using them different from all other rappers and all other entertainers. So no, y'all, the gangster rap program was, the gangster rapper's job was to get people locked up. Regular rapper's job, that's not their job. Regular rapper's job, every rapper got their own job or what they want them to do. The gangster rapper's job was to get criminals locked up. I'm not playing with y'all. They knew that the rapper bring the drug dealers to the show. The rappers bring the drug dealers to the club. I'm going to tell you again. You didn't understand there was officers in these clubs doing surveillance on your gang, your clique. If anybody had a big drug organization, that's what you was getting scoped out at them clubs because they knew you was going to see the rapper. This is how they was able to surveillance your plates, your entourages. The rappers brought out the criminals. Not only would they get rid of their own team that helped them, they would get that's how it worked, y'all. So I bet you'll be able to size it up like this. You'll be able to see when these rappers doing tours, you probably see, damn, after so-and-so left on tour, next thing you know, my whole neighborhood got raided. But you just didn't put it together. So say you just didn't put it together. No, that was their job, y'all, to bring out the big drug dealers. Why? Because when they come to your city to perform, what's going to happen? Your city going to show out. Your city going to pull up with y'all best cars, best jewelry. Chicago, they got on no minks, but you ain't know them people be right there, surveillancing, documenting all that. Yeah, so that's why you're going to see, being I said the streets was over, I was telling you hip-hop was over because I always knew the streets and hip-hop go together. These are certain things you got to understand with these code words. Whether you think, well, see, look, whether you understood that or not, you could have been a straight nerd. You didn't deal with nothing with the streets at all. But see, if you told somebody you listen to hip-hop or rap, in their mind, they automatically assume you with that criminal element some kind of way. Whether you in it, somebody in your family. That's how I look. People never understood what rap and hip-hop really meant. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Rap and hip-hop means something else to people that's not into it. They understand this whole thing. When you say hip-hop and rap, that's what it means. Period. All right? So, young Scooter just died. Boosie's still in Atlanta, y'all. He's not even from Atlanta. So, let's just ask a simple question. You saw Young Thug locked up, and he has not been caught with the stuff Boosie been caught with at all. Nope. You seen Young Thug locked up on what? He say, she say. You seen Boosie in so much trouble, but you also see how they said Young Thug got to leave Atlanta. Why's that? And why Boosie get to stay? Because Boosie working, that's why. It's very simple, y'all. He's working. He can't leave. He's working. Simple. State told Young Thug, city told him, right? If I say the city told Young Thug, that means the government officials told him, you not, all right? Boosie, you work with us, so you get to stay. You get it? Young Thug, you be with them gangs. Y'all might do some more stuff. You go out there. Boosie, you with us. You good. Stay right here. You and Tipster, y'all cool. All right? No, Boosie been working, y'all. I've been done with Boosie since he got out of jail. Y'all been chasing smoke. He got out of jail 10 years ago, plus. Ain't made no music since. He just stayed relevant because of what? The internet. That's why he was crying over Instagram, crying over Facebook. He needed Vlad for a check. Boosie is a hoe that been turned out, pimped out. All right? He been touched by Diddy too. All right? That's how it works. That's y'all just don't know that. Because Diddy get them when they're young. You go back to Boosie when he was a little teen, you'll see it very clear. We done shown Boosie in the early teens with all the rainbow stuff. He was rainbowed out, and it wasn't just Coogee. We just didn't know no better. No, he was rainbowed out. He was a young favorite because they get them when they're young. We don't see them till they're older. They master the art of acting tough. That is the damn near the story of every goddamn rap celebrity you see. They were already around when they were young. All of them, y'all. When you heard they into those minors, they were into minors, but they get that same minor a record deal when they get older. Yes, the stories and everything. Chris Brown, all of them. Lil Baby, all of them are the same. Joe Budden, that's how this thing works. The rappers also come through a pipeline, of male strip clubs, stuff like that. Yes, when you heard about them celebrities, they cool with managers. It is managers that done passed off these rappers, people like Lil Boosie. That's how it's gonna work. Hey, Diddy, I got a little rapper. His name Lil Boosie. That's how it works. The manager gonna take him from Louisiana to New York. Take it to meet P. Diddy. You see what I'm saying? P. Diddy fond of Lil Boosie. Whatever. Okay, he ain't gonna sign him, but yeah, Boosie, you down with the team, you just boom, boom, boom. You get us some shit, holler at me, boom, 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 boom. Let me know what's going on down there. When I call you, let me know what's going on down there in Baton Rouge. Let me see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Whole time he plugged in. That's why when I was telling y'all yesterday, some people brain was just a thing because you sign with people. Now, that don't mean shit. My point is, a lot of relationships are in this game, but don't mean they hang together. Don't mean you gonna know about it. Don't mean you know their connection. And this how y'all been all getting played. But when he said, I just left New York City hooked up with P. Diddy, that let you know him and Diddy got a connection. For him to even say that in the song. Then the song he said it in was his one and only hit. What's that? Wipe Me Down. That's it. His only major hit. He spoke about P. Diddy in that. No. Boosie was able to, he's a real clown and chameleon. He was able to play the role of a nobody. Play the role like he's so street. You ain't never know about Boosie to do nothing. What else I say about Boosie? Y'all don't get it. Know why y'all don't get it? Y'all never get it because they trick y'all with jail time. Boosie was supposed to be in jail for life. His team was in jail for, you know what, 187s. He was supposed to be in jail for murder. So that's why I said a lot of y'all don't get it. They're supposed to be in jail for life. They'll sit in there 3 years. That's about it. Because when you in jail, see, they'll sit in jail. The longer they're going to sit in jail, depending on what they're in there for. But they always going to come home. So, like him and Bobby Shmurda, they was in there for real deals. Their team was doing real stuff. Bobby Shmurda team, they finding people in water with cement blocks, real stuff. The point is, when you're the rapper, you are the head of the organization because you got the damn money. That proved through the 6ix9ine trial. He was the leader of the organization. That's why I say the joke was in the 6ix9ine case because 6ix9ine was supposed to be a clown, but in reality, he was their leader because he was the one with the money. That's why 6ix9ine got in trouble for a RICO, but everybody else, dumbass, went to jail. Because the truth is, 6ix9ine was their boss, and 6ix9ine really pulled the Nino Brown because the guys he employed and had doing the dirt, he turned on their ass and told on them. That's what happened. All right, and then walked off because the situation is 6ix9ine was the boss. Boosie is the boss of his people, so when they all went down, they didn't come home. He did. So that's why I say they all do the same thing. No, Boosie was part of helping clean up Baton Rouge. Then you go check Kevin Gates' record, you're going to see his whole team got locked up too. Because Kevin Gates had his team. They were hustling, trapping, but they was trapping behind a daycare. They had daycares as a front. They got locked up. It's all the same thing. Moneybag Yo, his whole team got locked up. When he first got started, go Google it. Everything I'm saying, you Google it. Their first team always get locked up, y'all. And then after that, they do some more work. Because that's what it good. That's what happens. And another thing is, too, y'all, that's part of the shit they don't know. They might sign up regular street hood, but they don't know once they get that check, them people going to put their ass to work. That's what I kept telling you. No, the pink is to make them get in line. Because you can't trust no gangster from the street unless he pink. So the pink part is to make them get in line because they know this. You might turn on us. You might even change your mind, say you don't want to do this no more. But once you turn pink, you can never go back black. Once you turn pink, you can go around your people all you want. But deep down inside, you're going to know you ain't them. And you're going to hope they don't figure you out. That's why I say that program is meant to. Now, you're going to be the toughest gangster, say what you ain't going to do. So guess what's going to happen? You either going to get put in that jail or you're going to get with this shit. And what's going to happen is you're going to get pink and you're going to go to work. And now them same guys you was with, that you were rapping about doing this at a third, you know what you got to do with them. Yeah. That's how the shit work, y'all. That's the gangster rap program, y'all. Not the all pro. That's the gangster rap. That is the gangster rap program that Candace was telling us. It's a system to it. And when you look at it and you sit back, you look and go through every rapper you loved or whatever, you will see it clear as day. Because that's how the shit work, y'all. And that's why you ain't noticed that, y'all. It was, remember in the beginning, it was cool for the rappers that had a whole neighborhood with them, the whole clique, everybody. But then somehow, that original clique members that was in that hood, they all disappear. And then the rapper will be left by themselves. It always happens, y'all. And always, then you always going to see what? The rapper starts out one way, one team, his original foundation, some shit happens, or then as you know, the rapper by themselves. And they ain't got no team no more. They don't want no team. They did solo dolo. No, y'all, and you're going to see all their teams get dealt with. Big Phil, what up? That's right. All right, y'all, let's go. Kanye West disses Boosie Badazz following frightening car accident. So look, this is his time to get his shots back. Kanye decided to go after the rapper, claiming that this what happens when you go against him. Ah, man. Man, can everyone let this be a lesson? Don't have the handlers make you go against God's favorite. He wrote, for my entire life, every stupid-ass bum nigga I never, barely even heard of that come out the woodworks coming at me. Something bad always happens to them. I feel Kanye on that because I feel the same way on him with that. I feel the same way with him on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to go there today. But like I said, man, I'm one of them people that believe certain things like that. Like, I'm one of them people. I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother nobody. But I'm just one of them people. You go against me, something bad going to happen to you. That's all I know. That's all I know. Don't say, I think in a couple of YouTubers going to find it out the hard way. Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Period. Some people, you don't know. Just leave them alone. That's it. And like I tell people, just because you don't agree with somebody, don't mean you're supposed to go against somebody. There's a lot of people I don't agree with, but you're not going to get me to go against them. That's y'all. So Boosie was one of the people doing that. When one person going at Kanye, Boosie wants someone, he want to go at him. Man, Kanye stupid, man. Kanye with Trump, man. Kanye this and that, man. Kanye shut up, man. Kanye cool, man. Boosie got $2 million. Somehow the jackass Kanye West still got a lot of money and don't even do nothing. What they didn't understand was Kanye went 10 years ahead of their ass. They still trying to catch it to him and they ain't never going to do it. He said it. Boosie. I know what he really was saying. He really saying, Boosie, you a nobody. You came out the woodworks because you really was in favor. The truth is, Boosie Badazz, your whole lifestyle come from what? Underground mixtapes and street clubs. The truth is, Boosie, you only had one hit. That's what Kanye really telling you. He really telling you came out the woodworks for what? You came out the woodies of Louisiana. He really telling you, Boosie, you from them country back streets. That's cool. But see, you been running around like you're a big celebrity and you know goddamn well you came in the Florida house of Hollywood, fool. You ain't no celebrity like that. That's what he really telling you, bro. He really telling you that. He really telling you. A lot of y'all been running around this internet, right? Through the mixtapes, walkthroughs, and hitting Instagram live buttons, and y'all started thinking y'all was Hollywood. No, you're not. That's what he was trying to tell y'all. All right? Y'all not Hollywood like that. You ain't built like that. Like he said, it's right here. Man, can everyone let this be a lesson? Don't have the handlers making you go against me. Who are the handlers? The handlers that got them in the pink program. Kanye telling you that. Is Kanye a gangster rapper? No. Why you think he keep banging on gangsters? He keep banging on gangsters. His sister told you, gangster rap was created by the feds. So that's why he know that. He keep telling y'all, man, they punks. I'm not a gangster rapper. I'm not in the pink program like them. They snitches. They under control. That's what he keep telling y'all. Your handlers. He just ain't gonna say it. He just can't say it. He can't say it all. He can't say, Boosie, you work for the people. He telling you, his handlers. Straight up. I told you Kanye's gonna tell you the truth. Always. He gonna say a whole lot, but he gonna tell you the truth. Right here. Don't have the handlers make you go against God's favorite. All right? What is he saying? The truth is, they wanted Kanye going a long time ago. Somehow he the last man standing. He's still around. I already told you that, Chicago. So all y'all got tricked to go against Kanye. Y'all was with everybody else. Somehow Chicago, Kanye the last man standing. Because the man is a damn genius. All right? And he's not a gangster rapper, y'all. That's why he's in good graces. That's why he's straight. He's not a gangster. It's only gangster rappers, y'all. Not all rappers, y'all. Not J. Cole. All right? He ain't in no shit. J. Cole is not in nothing, y'all. You got to understand what's going on. It's not all rappers, y'all. It's the gangster rappers. They are the targets. They are the clowns. They are the fools. They are the ones that promote for them people in the street to sell that fatty. Get it? The people in the street selling that fatty, they getting locked up, snatched up. The rappers that promote it, sell that fatty, sell that dope, they getting smashed on. They going broke. The tatters is to make people go broke. All right? That's it. The tariffs is to make everybody banking on foreign money go broke. That's what it's for. Get it? Because the secret to the whole tariff thing is that, my opinion, I assume that they know all Americans that got their shit together going to be all right. The Americans that already been dealing with this, like, doing everything within the country and don't need nothing from overseas and got everything they need, they straight. The people that got everything they need are straight. That's what all this is about. The people that got everything they need already are straight. You get what I'm saying? Meaning they're not buying nothing no time soon anyway. So they don't care about that. It's the people that was doing a whole lot of other stuff. They're the ones always going to need some stuff, and they're the ones going to pay. That's what's going to happen. All right? And you know who got to pay the most money, right? You guess who got taxed the most? Yeah. The ones that was eating the most. That's what happened. All right? So, for my entire life, Kanye West says, every stupid ass bum NIGGA I never barely even heard of. He talking about Boosie. He basically saying, you really a nobody, bro. You don't live in Hollywood. You are an internet sensation. Before that, you was a mixtape sensation. You were doing walkthroughs. Why? Boosie is used to do walkthroughs. He was used to do walkthroughs in y'all community and rally up the drug dealers. And you're going to see when Boosie and certain rappers come to your town, something bad always happens. That was their job. Your city would know that. See, the powers that be would know your city got beef. Or they would know you got certain gangs going at it, war. So they would have Boosie come down and throw a show. And they already knew those two gangs going to pull up. They're going to be at that show. And when that shit over with, the two gangs going to shoot out, leave a lot of bullets, and that will help them crack them cases. Rap, y'all. Told you I've been studying this shit for a minute, y'all. When I told you I had greaves and all this stuff, I'm not playing with y'all, man. It was a reason why I said I had to leave this stuff alone. I'm not playing with y'all. Kanye West reacts to Boosie Badazz car crash. Let this be a lesson. All right? Nah, y'all. That's how, see what I'm trying to tell people, this is how this shit work. That's why I say I rock with Kanye on certain stuff. Like I said, I don't bother people. I let people go on, and go on. But when I feel like it, I'm gonna get you. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kanye do. He let shit go on for years, y'all. He let it go on for years. Now, one by one, picking their ass off. Pop, pop, pop. Remember this? Remember that? Remember that? That's it. Told you. Plus, Kanye know what's about. He know gangster rap day. He know all them crumbling. He know this. He know this. Trust me. Kanye, if you want to know what's going on, just always keep an eye on Kanye. I ain't saying listen to everything he say. Hell no. I ain't saying, but what I say is he got a formula, all right? He gonna say a whole lot of BS. He might say 85% BS, but he gonna say 15% some real stuff. You just catch the real stuff, all right? Because the thing about Boosie's exposed, y'all. All right? I didn't make this cover to show you everybody know who Boosie is, y'all. All right? Boosie went to California and got them guys out of here because that was another part of the program. Rappers like Boosie were used to trick the drug dealers that want to be rappers. Remember, everybody want to be a rapper, a drug dealer, a rapper, a drug dealer, a rapper, a drug dealer, right? So what would happen is the drug dealers in your neighborhood will call themselves getting money, right? They doing good. But see, they miss that rap stuff. And then one of them going to say, yo, JJ, man, let's get a feature from Boosie. And then they going to call Boosie up. And then Boosie going to trick them fools to pay him in cash. And when they pay in cash, they going to know they got that dirty money. And that's what they was doing. Pay Boosie in cash, he go tell them people, yeah, they the ones right there. Matter of fact, San Diego already knew about them boys. San Diego already knew them boys had the hood on lock. They were them Crips. They were getting that money. They already knew that. But the neighborhood had a plan. Authorities, we got to get their ass out of here. California, they've been locking up everybody before. What happened? I'm telling y'all, man, you're going to see who's getting rounded up. Rounded up, rounded up, rounded up, rounded up. It's two people getting rounded up right now. People that's not supposed to be in this country and people that was in this country destroying stuff. Demolition Man. They the ones getting rounded up, y'all. Boosie, now one thing I say about Boosie, y'all, he does some fine police work. Yes, he does. This guy went all the way to San Diego and got their ass, whatever. Now look, to show you Boosie telling he's a convicted felon from Baton Rouge, you'll see it clear as day. It's been all these fake gangsters face the whole time, man. All right? He got a gun on him, y'all. On Instagram Live. On Instagram Live. But guess what he really was doing? He was really using that as he knew the police was going to see that. The police watch all this stuff. It picks it up. That's what people don't understand. That's why I told you. Some people could do stuff. Some people can't. The internet picks all that stuff up. If I put a picture of a gun, it's going to pick it up. If I put one out and point the screen, it's going to really pick it up. He knew what he was doing. Him doing that, all I know is them fools got raided. All I know is he was locked up. Next thing you know, his ass home. We don't know what happened to that case still. He back in Atlanta. But he's from Baton Rouge. Remember, he's from Baton Rouge. Locked up in Baton Rouge, went down. His whole team went down for murder, stuff like that. He's everywhere else. But everywhere you go, Florida, him and that young boy in the truck, young boy Cobra Perks, Boosie been working, y'all. He's a fine agent. Yes, he is. Boosie, just wear the badge and stuff, man. Damn. I need y'all to do some real shit, like, man, tell the kids, man, gangster rap played out. I prank y'all, man. I'm with law enforcement, guys. Don't ever do no more crime, no more. All right? Then I respect you, Boosie. Then I respect you, bro. Other than that, you a bad actor, bro, because we know you a cop. Case against rapper Boosie connected to San Diego arrest hits delayed. See? Never went to jail. So you mean to tell me, bro, we from the hood. You get caught in guns with Los Angeles, and California, you get caught with guns and perks. Then you get in a multi-accident with police, and you talking shit to police, and you ain't in cuffs? Stop it, bro. Stop it. Where I'm from, we hop the turnstile without paying. We going to jail. So I don't know about this kind of stuff. I don't know about this kind of stuff. I just don't. So he might be the finest agent, Donnie Brasco, of our time, y'all. Then I know what that means, government, because I see that post office truck right there. Government, fool. You know what I'm saying? What, you at a post office? What, you on government property? Stop it, Boosie. Where's the car accidents? No such thing as leaving a car accident, working on a car, fool. Told you y'all guys shit don't work. Y'all are fucking stupid. No, Boosie, this is you put on a stunt. Why? You need attention. But what else? Why the hell you got your shirt off, Boosie? Let's go. Because you the demolition man, fool. That's why. See that? You in the movie. You a character. See that black man? You a character, fool. Demolition man. That's you, Boosie. Wherever you go, shit gonna get messed up. What's gonna happen? You gonna be the face of crime. That's right. You gonna be the face of crime. Because in the last day, it's a war on crime. It was in Demolition Man. All y'all gonna get locked up. It's in the movie. And we're gonna turn on y'all against each other and y'all gonna be wiped out. It's in the movie. It's playing out right now. It's playing out right now. The concept of Demolition Man was it was no more criminal thugs left, no more crime left. They were watching the city with what? Surveillance. What you now know as 5G camera technology. What you would now know as defund the police. It's in this movie. Defund the police only means get rid of physical bodies, more cameras, more cameras, more cameras. That is the new policing. That's Demolition Man. Guess who the target is? Guess who the target always was? Guess who Boosie worked for? He's compromised. You see this guy in the movie, Wesley Snipes? He was a compromised inmate. An inmate they let out of jail. An inmate they let out of jail. All right? That's going on right now. We're going to leave that alone. No. Y'all know about the program. Y'all know what's up. Let's go. Now let me show you what I said. Here's the proof. If anybody don't believe. If you are not a rapper that can sell out arenas around the world, you will not get no more money. You will not get no more money. So when I say rap is dead, I'm definitely talking about any rapper that never been a superstar with platinum hits. If you cannot sell out arenas around the world, you have no career no more. You can rap all you want. You can do your little shows. You can do your little streams. But in the bigger scheme of things, nope, you're nobody. Travis Scott Circus Maximus tour sells out in Asia. So you do the math on that. You do the math on that. I'm giving y'all the proof. He don't got to sell out America, y'all. Do you know how many people it is to sell out Asia? And yes, you know the concert he did in America, what happened. All right? So I'm giving you the proof right here. This is what he does. Drake, people like that, Future. All of them straight, y'all. What did I tell you? It's the rappers from a certain era. That Travis, yeah, that's why I say, y'all wanted to act like Travis Scott and them damn white. Travis Scott also helped take Kanye West out. Yeah. They all got replaced one by one. That's why I said you had Travis Scott out. He was, come on, man. Yeah, Travis Scott, Drake, Future, Rick Ross, all winning at the same time. And then we know it's a whole lot more others. Gucci Man. Hey, you got to put Boosie in there too. I mean, there was so many people winning at one time. Travis Scott is also the proof that New York rappers then wasn't getting no money. And ain't no way in hell, ain't no New York rapper that's going to sell out nothing overseas. It's no gangster rapper going to sell out nothing overseas. That's why they're going broke. Gangster rappers are going broke, y'all, because they only had a job to do. The way the gangster rap program was set up, if they didn't stack no money, that's on them. Because gangster rap only had a job to do. It was never supposed to be for everybody around the world. That's why you never seen a gangster rap tour around the world. You have never seen a rap tour with, like 10 different rap groups on the stage and go around the world. And you definitely see that drill rap shit didn't go around the world. You know, that drill rap stuff was for y'all. Because a lot of that music y'all listen to is not permitted in certain countries anyway. Because that music is for y'all. Yeah. So I'm just showing you, y'all. You see Travis Scott? This is another thing I'm going to keep telling y'all. You will always know the big celebrities, you always going to know the real celebrities, the big ones, because they don't got to play online all day. That's Travis Scott. He don't got to play on the internet. He don't got to do no music. But you're going to see. Tour sold out. That's a real entertainer, y'all. Not an artificial celebrity. That's a real celebrity. That's how it's supposed to. I'm just giving people the example. All right? Because people start to believe. That's what Kanye West mean by people like Boosie really are nobody. All right? He's not a superstar, y'all. No, he was people's favorite. So like I said, people was taking people's favorite, and you was taking Boosie as your favorite. That's cool. But you started thinking that Boosie was successful all these years, but he wasn't. He was just your favorite. But in the real world, he been not winning like that. His money been real small. But when they understood the art of pulling magic tricks on the internet, when they understood that all I got to do is put on designer and some jewelry, got them, stand in my house, got them, that's it. That shit got them going for about a decade. Meanwhile, they had no music, y'all. So here's the reality. Selling out arenas overseas, all right? Doing nothing. That's real celebrity, all right? That's where we at. That is the world now, y'all. That is the real rap game now. If they cannot do that, they're nobody. But the point I'm making is everybody knew they are all controlled plants, which means they are owned by corporations. All the new rappers are owned by corporations. They are clowns and puppets, meaning they're not even real talented celebrities, all right? These guys were the last of the talented ones, the last ones. After them, after him, Future, Young Thug, Drake, we got to put all them together. They were the last actually talented ones. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's why I said after 2020, you will see no new music came out. Then you'll see Pop Smoke died 2020. He was with the new wave. Pop Smoke would have been selling out where? Overseas. Pop Smoke would have sold out Africa. He would have sold out the UK. He would have been one of them. So I'll keep showing you. You're going to see somehow, especially from New York, you got to stay up under that umbrella. You can't get too big. And you'll see everybody that made it big, they did not rock under that umbrella. Let's go. He made it big because he was with the Kardashians as well. All right? So let's go. Vlad claims Diddy could allegedly be granted bail. But I think that was a couple days ago. What I see recently, Diddy might get fried. It looked like he's going to get fried. That's what it looked like to me. Because that was 2 days ago. Now, also, Diddy is beefing with Warner Brothers. Now, y'all know Warner Brothers told him to take off their Joker outfit. He got in trouble for it. He also got in trouble with his parent company, Ciroc. So he got beef with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers dropped the documentary on him for all the Diddy. When I told you everybody and their mother was getting rich off this man while he locked up. And what I said you're going to see a lot of the other content creators, they scared to talk about it. Black media was scared to talk about it or do documentaries on it, even from their perspective. They want to stay away from it, y'all. So that's why I say that was part of them exposing themselves, but they proved they are stupid because everybody has been getting rich off of this. Warner Brothers getting rich. Tubi. TMZ got to deal with Tubi off of Diddy alone. Freakoffs specials. They got about 3 different lines. They got the Surviving Diddy thing going. They got Peacock got a special. All of them ate off Diddy plate. All of them. So that's my whole point. Just showing you. And you're going to see other people scared to talk about it. Fool, every big media outlet dropped something on it, and they dropped it on every goddamn big platform. Peacock, man. Hulu. Paramount. Disney. No, y'all told y'all this is the biggest thing around the world. They're making millions off this. Oh, told you. Remember when I said we live in a small bubble? It always been like that. Our small bubble now is the internet, y'all. It's reversed. The small bubble is the internet. Before the internet was the home of information. Now the internet is a bubble. Meaning, if all you know is the internet, you ain't gonna know nothing no more. I've been telling y'all this for a minute. Nope. All the information, a lot of stuff been taken off. So this is what I'm telling you. It's AI the reason why. AI is the reason why everything you're going to consume on this internet is going to be controlled, which means you're going to be in a bubble. And that's how it's going to be. I already showed y'all that. When it is said that, when it was said that when I said that Young Thug was going broke, remember y'all? And I pulled up Young Thug got $4 million left. When I tried to pull up how much money Young Thug had before he went to jail, AI wouldn't let me find out. AI kept stirring me back to 4 million. I proved that everybody said, look, AI controls it. AI is not going to let me see how much Young Thug had before he went to jail. And that was my proof that knowledge and information is being taken off. Yeah, I've been noticing that on every level. AI is taking over. That's the same thing I just said about Young Thug. When I was trying to see how much he made before 2018, they wouldn't let me know. Now think about YouTube. It's the same thing when people put certain shit in the engine, it ain't gonna let them know. YouTube is going to tell them what they want them to see, y'all. That's why I keep telling you, that's the reason why a lot of these changes, numbers going down, it's a lot of different things. It's not, you got the bodies disappearing, but it's some other things going on, y'all. It's like a machine is 24-hour working, controlling this whole reality of the internet, y'all. That's what I mean. The AI is for real. And what I mean is, you don't control nothing no more. Why you think y'all don't see nobody you subscribe to? You see all this other stuff. The people you subscribe to used to be in your timeline. What's happening is AI is taking over. AI is saying, look at me. Look at this page. Look at this page. Look at this page. That's what AI is controlling the shit. That's what happening, y'all. That's what's happening. So like I said, I know my channel. The numbers from my channel are the people that come back. I done did an experiment on myself. Meaning, on TV, y'all. This is how it work on TV. Anybody streaming on TV on working the content, this is how it work. If people go to your channel on your TV and you don't got it a certain way, they're not going to see your new video. The internet, the laptop makes it convenient. Now, the laptop is where probably your numbers come from in the phone because it pushes it out different. But this is the thing, y'all. Any of your numbers come from damn TV, those are the numbers that are getting lost. Because you got people that can come to your channel but forgot to subscribe and never find your shit again. That's how it is, y'all. Or they can subscribe and they hit the notification bell and you got your page set up a certain way. They come to your homepage, the new video, they don't see the shit. Tell you, I do these experiments, y'all. When I told y'all I never listened to the algorithm because I got my own shit. So I do experiments, y'all, on myself. And I can see like, boom, I just posted a video. I ain't no notification on my device. What the fucking video at? I might go on 2 devices. What a video? I just posted the shit. No, it ain't like that no more. Nah, it ain't. It's control, y'all. And then, like I said, the quality of the video is controlled. Yes, it is. The content is controlled. If you're talking anything street, anything, it's not going to push, y'all. When I turn on the TV, guess what? I keep it real. Certain YouTube content creator shit pop up. The professional one. I'm talking about when you click on your smart TV and it says, it give you clips from Hulu. It give you clips from Showtime. It give you clips from all the other programs. It even gave me YouTube clips of YouTubers that I know about. That's big, but they're professional, y'all. So I'm going to be real. If your YouTube channel is professional, told you, man, you pop up on the smart TV. I'm talking about, you flipping through which app I want to watch. Do I want to watch Showtime, Max? Then you're going to see a YouTuber. Oh, that's so-and-so? I might click on YouTube then. But my point is, the top YouTubers, they shit popping up on the smart TV screen, meaning you don't got to click on YouTube to their page. They shit pop up on the screen with the rest of the apps. So my point is, that's what I said. Some people's channel are set up different from others. The ones set up the most professional, they're the ones winning, y'all. In the way the AI set up, your shit janky, it ain't picking that shit up, period. It's just not. It's not because it's low-level content. They didn't know about altered content. Another thing, I kept telling y'all, like, people that always remix other people's content, you always do all that shit is not going. It's not going through. You know what I'm saying? The real content is in HD, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how it works. So my point is, it's levels of this shit. And it's controlled by the algorithm. So if the algorithm say they feel like your video is trash or whatever, it picks up your covers, anything. Nope. So anyway, you're going to see Diddy getting dealt with. All right? He got a lot of smoke. We're going to get back to Diddy. All right? We're going to get back to that. But this right here, right? This I want y'all to see. Now, like I said the other day when I said, yo, I think he's going to get fried. They saying it again, man. This fool might get life. He might get life. It's right here. Diddy's attorney feds spar over including sexual abuse of other victims' testimony in looming trial. All right? Trial begins in a few weeks. But attorneys on both sides have already locked horns in a battle that may end with him jailed for life. Now, remember before it was downplayed, right? But like I said, if nobody was going to testify against him, it wasn't going to stick. I'm telling you, y'all, since Cassie said she's going to testify and he got 3 other women, he facing life now, y'all. What's up, Sophie sowing seeds? But like I said, in my opinion, if he's facing life, come on, y'all. You know somebody getting told on. That's how I look at it. I look at it, if he facing life, we're going to see some real action. Ain't no way in hell he going down by himself. All right? Didn't Best of Both Worlds have a song called Not Guilty? They can charge me, not guilty, right? All right, then. Let's go. Nah, y'all, they saying Diddy facing life, y'all. So, and guess what else they saying? They saying that case, that trial gonna be a couple, like 3 weeks. It might be a speedy trial. He get out of here. Who knows, y'all? Who knows? Yeah, y'all. It's for real now. What's up, Sandra Love? What's up? Shout out to everybody on Green. What's up, D-Hobbs? Yeah, y'all. They say he faced some decades, life. Yeah. Before they were saying 5 years, 5 to 15. Nope. Let's move on, y'all. Show y'all something. Remember when I told y'all a lot of NBA players cutting their hair? When I was breaking down how it is the art of all entertainers, mainly the Hollywood celebrity entertainers. You got basketball celebrities too. Well, all of them, you know what I'm saying? The superstars in basketball are the celebrities. They the Hollywood people. But I want to show y'all something. When I was talking about how all of the basketball players were purposely wearing nappy heads, dreads, all this stuff, because their job, you're going to see in America, everybody went nappy. Everybody went dusty. Everybody went, hood, street, super tats. And I was saying about how these celebrities portray images because they want you to follow, their influencers. Then I started breaking down. You didn't notice how they'd be from college. They'd be nerds, good guys. But when they start playing basketball, they get this tough persona. And they start getting tough. And they, you know what I'm saying? And when I said stuff like, yo, everybody started going out their bed. Everybody going out their bed. And I started putting together, they all the same, right? They all the same. Diddy go out his beard, he's suspect. Dwayne Wade go out his beard, he's suspect. I started seeing his wave. But I knew the beard is a costume. So I'm going to show y'all a perfect example of a fake black guy. Jaylen Brown, he's from California, went to a very good school, but he's always so-called a face of blackness. But I'm not just talking about that. I'm also going to show you how they all started cutting their hair because it was only an agenda to get all the men inspired to follow the nappy hair look. Even though everybody you seen on TV with a nappy hair was rich, then you're going to see, like I told you, being that that era is over with, they all cutting their hair because the plan was to get you to wear nappy hair and your young boys to wear nappy hair because they're going to follow who they look up to, but they're going to wear nappy hair and be outcasts of society. And now, guess what happened to his dumbass? He was portraying a street image. But something he didn't know, that I know a whole lot. I knew it when it was going down. I said, this fool keep getting his hair braided. He keep getting them edge ups. His ass going to go bald, and that's what happened. All right? His ass started going bald. All right? So that's really why he had to cut it. But nah, they are cutting their hair too, though. Because they are cutting it, though. Yeah. But this why he had to cut it, too. See that? Was I just talking about it yesterday? I said men was getting their hair braided like little girls, right? That's right. But this is what I want to tell y'all. This also go when I was saying, yo, people's trying to be too cute. Why? Boom, let's break it down. Now, this is what they always doing because they stupid, right? They would get their hair braided. But they didn't know after a while, first of all, sometimes you supposed to let it grow in. Then sometimes you supposed to rock your fro. Let the shit chill out. But see, he's not from the hood and the street, so he didn't know that. So he just kept getting it braided and braided and braided and braided. Because this is what I was talking about when I said everybody, it wasn't that they was getting braids. They were focused on what? Trying to be cute. They were so busy focused on trying to be cute. And they were trying to, that's why when y'all was on Instagram, they were showing their hair, trying to be cute. So my point is, I know about braids. No. When a man wear braids, he supposed to let it get nappy, man. All right, let it grow in. Let it grow out, then get it done. No. Then they started keep getting edge ups. When you keep getting edge up, then she can keep getting pushed back, push back, push back, push back. You know, I'm a barber, right? So I'm talking about, I told a girl when I said, look, he gonna wind up going bald. I said, he get his shit too tight. He get it too much. And he keep getting edge ups. So I was able to see his whole shit go back. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? This how they create street hood personas, y'all. I just wanted y'all to see that. No, they don't even be from the hood and know how to do shit. So he didn't know that when you getting your braids done, it's time you to let that shit grow in. And what's that? What's that, y'all? The new growth. You're supposed to let the new growth come in. Like, you're not supposed to get your edge up with braids. You're supposed to wash your hair, blow dry it, then get your shit trimmed, then get your edge up, then get your braids. Because then you do your edge up for your natural hairline. But fools was having their hair braided, which means their scalp is already pulled back, and then they kept getting cut, kept getting cut, kept getting cut. So that's why this fool, I think he's only like, I don't want to be wrong. I want to say he might be 26, something like that. He ain't 30. And you see his shit, right? Damaged for life. But I knew about that from back in the day, y'all. Because I used to do that shit. That's how I know. People didn't know that. When you're doing that, people don't even know wool hats pull your hair out. People didn't know when we was always wearing do-rags and hats covering up our head, not getting no sunlight. That do it too. But this was just showing you that this is how they were creating street personas in basketball. That's Jaylen Brown right there. All right? Showing he's 25 years old. Boom. Showing you. He's what now? See, he had a head full of hair, but he didn't know about what I'm trying to tell y'all is, he didn't know about this shit. Because you're going to see the celebrities, right? They stupid. He's going to keep getting braided and braided and braided and braided. You ain't supposed to do that. You got to let it grow in. Then take it out, wash it, let your hair chill about 2 days, then get it braided again. Same thing with ladies. That's why a lot of y'all shit falling out, because y'all just kept getting it done and getting it done and getting it done and getting it done. You supposed to get it. You supposed to let it chill about 2-3 days after you wash it and dry it. Let your roots get back right. No, you kept getting it done. That's why you got bald headed. That's why you got no edges. Jaylen, he ain't got no edges. All right. Reason what made me say it, y'all. They showed the camera view from the top of his head. His whole shit is painted, y'all. His whole head is painted now. You see all this shit bald for real? That's what made me peep it. I'm watching TV. His shit was painted with shoe polish. I said, damn, bro. He kept getting them braided. They also was wearing chin strap beards, y'all. Fake personas. What am I showing you? For those who watch basketball now, you know why Jaylen Brown was the favorite. Because he's one of the ones that are controlled. Here's the proof. Told you. What did I tell you? Wherever they go, you're going to see the pink. That's the real Jaylen Brown. That be their real beard, y'all. Then they were adding on chin straps. Yes, they were. All right? This the real Jaylen Brown, man. What they say? Hollywood life. See that? Hollywood life. Why I pointed to Under Armour? Because I always knew. All the ones that came in under Under Armour, down with you know who. All right? Steph Curry, another one. Jaylen Brown, celebrity profile. See? They are selected. They choose who's going to be the stars. He is Hollywood. All right? The Hollywood ones, the ones they put the spotlight, the ones that get you to watch, the ones that are under control. They use him for all the black agendas. Meanwhile, his ass ain't really black for real. So this is what they mean, y'all. You see Jaylen Brown, I don't want to go there again today, but I just want to show y'all this is important. When they talk about trans blacks, he's a trans black. Meaning black people that represent black. They supposed to represent black power, black people, but they're really not black. They're created people, y'all. That's why they call trans. The same way as if you move to another place, you will be considered a transplant. Trans is also short for transplant too, y'all. So you got some black people that are transplants, y'all. What's that? I can take this guy right here. I can move him in Brooklyn. Tell him grow his hair out, give him a persona. He's a transplant in your neighborhood. He's going to be in your neighborhood. You're going to think he's from Brooklyn, but he's not. He's a transplant. All right? Guess what? That shit been going on about 20 years now, y'all. If you look at him, you might see something else, right? He might start looking like he ain't from this country, right? Told you, man. Another thing I didn't tell you about Barry, when Barry was here, a whole lot of people came in from the motherland. Yep, they came in legit, though. Yeah, legit. Just showing you, everybody always is selected and controlled, y'all. He's one of them. All right? So this is the real Jaylen Brown. No, this is the real Jaylen Brown. Are you getting it now? So on the court, you're going to see they always play these tough guy faces. Tough guy face, that's when they all acting, y'all. All right? This is who they really are. Fake street guys, fake tough guys, all right? No, they are fake black role models. That's what they are. All right? Let's go. Let's go to the real talk now. I'm tired of entertainment. It's corny. Corny. Let's talk about this real stuff. How many of y'all seen what happened in the DR? How many of y'all saw in the DR when the so-called, it was a roof that collapsed and 3 people, famous? Let's go to it. Double baseball horror. World Series champion Octavio Dotel and former MLB star Tony Blanco dead after nightclub ceiling collapsed in the Dominican Republic that slayed 56 others. I seen something else that said 72, but it was also somebody else in the club that died. Famous. That's somebody that they know about. Dominican singer Ruby Perez dead, among others, in nightclub incident reports. Ruby Perez died after being hospitalized after the ceiling of the Jet Set nightclub in Santo Domingo collapsed. The incident left at least 44 people dead, over what? 160 injured. So you see the numbers, right? Remember I tell you they play with the numbers? This one say 40, this one say 56. But you got the proof. He was a celebrity, he's dead, and 2 other celebrities died. One that won a championship recent, and one that was a former baseball player. Hope you guys wasn't moving no drugs. Hope you ain't had your hands tied in with no fatty in this country, because I don't know. Let's go. Bodyguard Craig Ainsworth found dead at 40 after going missing. I'm just giving you a pattern of people mysteriously dying. Now, what else I'm going to show you? Well, I've been showing you how BET is weird. Everybody in BET is a weirdo. But let me show you how everybody else is normal, like I said. You'll see Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift looking like a regular couple. They actually look like how somebody else used to look. Do you catch what I'm saying? Yeah. Told you got replaced. Travis Kelce is you now. He's the cool guy. See that? I'm just showing you. When I said all your people got to do some weird stuff and everybody else don't, I'm just giving y'all the proof right here. Everybody else, normal, regular. Normal, regular. You know what I'm saying? Your people, weirdos. On every level. All right? So I just wanted y'all to see what actually happened is, like I said, Hollywood put things back in perspective. That's how it always was. Hollywood is back in perspective. When I said the only reason why Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce took off like that, Russell Wilson and Ciara inspired the NBA. But see, I broke it down how the NFL stuck it to Russell Wilson and Ciara, they stuck it to him, y'all, because Russell Wilson and Ciara tried to use the NFL to stamp themselves. Y'all remember Ciara was in the toilet bowl. Russell Wilson brought her back. And then he put her back up. Russell Wilson started flexing power with the NFL, talking about what he's going to do, what he ain't going to do. It was using the NFL to brand him and Ciara. So the NFL said, we got something for that. You want to see after that? Russell Wilson started getting disrespected. His career went down the toilet bowl. You don't hear about Ciara no more. And then they say, you know what? That was a good idea, Russell. Thing is, we're going to let Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift do what you know what you and Ciara had going on? We're going to let them do it, but they're also going to do it to market for the NFL. See, Russell, you and Ciara using the NFL to make y'all look good on the gram, but no, see, now we're going to use Taylor and Kelce to get those Swifties in tune. And that's what they did. So they were really also being used as promotion for NFL viewers, because the last 2 years with Taylor Swift, they have gotten the most female viewership of all time. Yes, they have. But you credit Russell Wilson and Ciara for giving them the idea. And now you're going to see Russell Wilson is not even respected no more. All right? He plays for New York now, but he's not respected. No, he's respected now. All right? They took the throne back, y'all. It was called Game of Thrones for a reason. Y'all not at the top no more. All right? I meant to show y'all this yesterday. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is weird. It's tweaked out. What they say, hurt people, right? He's tweaked out, y'all. So I saw him doing something very disturbing, and it made me think about what happened to Justin. And I said, it's a little weird. Let's take a look at what Justin Bieber doing, y'all. You tell me. Justin Bieber is allegedly babysitting his baby. Do you see what Justin Bieber is doing? Excuse me, some of y'all that got cell phones. Justin Bieber is babysitting. You know Justin Bieber's a weirdo now. Why? Because they're old now, y'all. I'm going to tell you again, the older they get, the weirder they're going to get. When you're young, being abused and all that, that's one thing. When they're young, doing all that stuff, that's one thing. But as they get old, y'all, they're going to start getting weird. Huh? You see that right, Nikki? What is he doing? See? Huh? Hold up. That's right. He not holding him. This when I see who's smart. You know what I'm saying? See? Justin playing games, y'all. All right? But they say hurt people, right? That's his baby, though. But I've raised kids. I know y'all raised kids, but something just ain't right with this picture with Justin and that baby. Because he, like somebody said, he ain't holding them. He's not holding them. And I don't like where the baby's laying at. All right? Justin, what are you promoting, bro? All right? Because they're going to come get your ass. We already know, Justin. You told on Diddy. I already know. Both of y'all did. Because y'all had to. Because Usher ass going to go to jail, too. Because Usher trafficked your ass. Y'all always together. But y'all also key witnesses that's never going to come out because they know the truth. If y'all come out as telling on Diddy, y'all career is going to be over, and they spared y'all because y'all were young. I get it. I know what happened. They got spared. Cassie got spared because you three guys are Diddy's #1 trusted people. Cassie, Usher, Justin. Get it? If we looked at it in another way, they would be his outside kids. You know what I'm saying? Or they his kids of the industry. So that's what it is. So they the ones that told on his ass too. They the ones with all the information. Usher just did it slick. Usher snitched on Diddy on Howard Stern. That tape can now be used in the court of law. When Usher said what Diddy did to him when he was young. And said basically Diddy also had him having sex with women, all that stuff going on. Yeah. Usher already told on Diddy. That tape can be used in the court of law, y'all. And then when they come at Usher for what he did to Justin, then you know what I'm saying? He got to tell. So yeah, all of them told on him, man. That's why we looked at the footage where Diddy was checking Justin for that wire because he had him doing dirt. Yes. So Justin better hope they don't come get his ass. Let's get into the real talk now, y'all. That's the part I like. The real stuff. Nah, man. Let's go. I know what happened. Like I said, y'all, it's not y'all fault. I can tell from this internet, y'all. Another thing I can tell from this internet, people are brainwashed with agendas, and y'all think everybody got an agenda, man. I never had no agenda. That's why I always told y'all I ain't on nobody's side. I ain't nothing. I told y'all I ain't nobody. I'm nothing. I'm not nothing, man. But I notice how people, they look at, like, content creators different. People different. Like, my whole thing is this, y'all. When I'm on this shit, I'm on the internet. My real life, I don't care about none of this stuff. But I talk about it because it's fun. It's fun knowing what's going on. So everything I've been talking about years ago, I'm having fun talking about it. Because I remember when a jackass on the same platform said, man, them police, them cameras ain't going to stop nothing. Man, niggas been selling drugs on cameras. Them cameras ain't going to say nothing. That same guy that said that, I've been suspect him as a snitch. He's still on YouTube too. Yeah. So anyway, let's go. Let's go. All right? Because a lot of y'all green, right? Y'all don't know what's going on. It's a reason why you broke right now. It's a reason why you're going to stay broke. Meaning, everybody ran with the money, y'all. When I tell you these past couple years, everybody been getting so damn rich. I'm going to say it again. When that man came on alive and said that we going to sell all your people fatty, we going to wipe all y'all out, I swear they didn't lie. Because that man knew it was going to be armies here moving them drugs. Family, it was armies here. Gave y'all every play-by-play. Armies here. A lot of good people, a lot of bad people. All you got to know is it was people here and they couldn't get in trouble. And they was selling so much stuff. They were making so much money. And guess who been dying, wiped out? While everybody was in the house waiting on some topics, everybody from overseas was getting rich on every single level. Everybody had money invested in overseas was getting rich on every level. You know people that were running around scamming when they ain't even had to scam. Let's go. New reports suggest lethal force being considered against Mexican cartels. What they talking about now, y'all? Well, that's what I said. Well, they talking about using drones on them fools. Hey, fam, remember we saw the Palisades burn down in Malibu, right? I'm not saying nothing. Told these fools what was going to happen when they came in office. They didn't believe it. I said, family, if they declared a war months ago, nobody announces when the war starts. And nobody's going to tell you what's happening while the war going on. So I told you, I've been reading these scripts. And yeah, I'm futuristic. So guess what happened? Huh? I told you these people, they don't know nothing. They were so busy not being for the country, they didn't know nothing. Huh? Because like I said, even when I was doing dirt, even when I was on the street, I still knew it was all about this country where I stand. And if I don't know what time it is, I'm going to be finished. So sad. So anybody that was in the street game, most of them were probably watching Rap 100 and listening to Nipsey Hussle content or listening to some street shit or on Instagram all fucking day because they didn't get it, y'all. Broke a whole. I spoke about it before it happened, while it happened. Then when the campaign started, family, they're gonna lock up all the cartels first. Cartels gonna tell on every black face. It happened already. Because I already said when LA was getting dealt with, I said, family, a lot of those cartels be out there. The rich cartels be by Malibu because when they need them drugs in Malibu, the cartels right there. I kept telling you that. The Malibu right there, the boats come up right there, the rich people right there. If I'm a drug dealer in Los Angeles, I'm trying to be where the celebrities at. Cartels live in mansions. Cartels live in big houses. That's how they work, y'all. The cartels had jet planes. I told you already. I said, man, they gonna stick them drones on them fools, man. Been telling y'all already, man. Say, yo, they niggas like back in the day with Pablo Escobar. Nah, fool. Different. I already told them this whole thing was going to be dealt with by the military, fool. You guys are considered traitors. You were dealing with foreign entities, and you were getting drugs from those foreign entities, and the drugs you got from foreign entities were death, and you were selling them to your own people, and you wouldn't stop, and was never going to stop. So you got to go. That's what happened. And I'm going to say this too. You all also got set up because the people that were selling, they just going to get shipped off. You finished. And I told you, the worst thing about getting locked up now, when nobody understood, you get locked up now, you get out, you finished anyway. They didn't tell you also society is set up. Well, if you get locked up, you get out, you ain't going to make it no more. How you going to get out of jail and get an apartment when the shit going to, by that time, it's going to be $5,000 a month, $3,000 a month. How the hell you going to do that? No. It's different now, y'all. You go to jail now, that's your ass. Yup. Especially if you ain't got no family, your family ain't got no money. So, remember I said it yesterday? I've been giving y'all this shit play by play, but also staying in order, shutting up, not talking too much. National Weather Service no longer translating product for non-English speakers. Remember when I told you that yesterday? When I read this, they're not making an announcement in Spanish because they know the Spanish cartel watch the news. Family, these floods and fire have been also part of warfare. Huh? Shut the city down, shut the power down, shut communication down, the cartels. Told you, man, this what's been going on. The cartels and the big drug dealers. Because remember, cartel, the big one. What after that, y'all? Well, every city, state, the one that buy from them, they the big dog in your city, state. The first layer, the one that buy from them, they the big dog in your city. But some of y'all cities had the cartels and the big dogs. So you're going to start, when I said, yo, Carolina, I know what's going on, man. I said it. You're going to see all these places start firing, flaming. I said, yo, family. I said, that's where them cartels be at. I said, yo, there's a lot of migrants out there, man. I know what's going on. Here's the proof, y'all. The thing is, right? See? Flooded out. All this is strategic, y'all. I'm going somewhere with it. See that? I know who drive them Honda cars. Hey, family, who the number one people be driving them Hondas? Let's keep it real. Yo, family, let's keep it real. Who is the main suspect of driving that Honda car right there, especially that year? And that's a good-ass Honda car. I wish I had one of them. That's a tank right there. But y'all know, let me see one point. Who is suspect, we stereotype, of driving that car like that? And this how the police think. This how the police do. I'm trying to show y'all. I'm the police in the car. I see that Honda tinted out. I got an idea who in that shit. Who in that Honda, y'all? That's right. That's right, Sage. That's right. That's right, Miss Amigo. That's right. It's gonna be a Civic, right? Come on, y'all. We know this shit. Come on, man. This their neighborhood. How about I can read this shit? That's how you read it. That's their neighborhood. How we know that? Because we know damn well that Honda Accord. Y'all too good to drive that Honda Accord. They know that Honda ain't gonna never break down. I wish I had one right now. I swear to God, man. Yeah. That's their neighborhood. That's how that shit be. See, you looking like it's country. Nah, bro. That house, that White House, got bricks in that joint. That's how it be. Know what I'm saying? They be in a prostitution, all that. Have whole houses. Because you know why they got whole houses? Because they brothers that work in the city or work in the farms, when they brothers get paid, they want to have fun. So they have they got their own, I'm telling you, they be having their own shit going on, y'all. Yeah, a lot of y'all just don't know, man. I swear to God. A lot of y'all that been in cities and just been in certain places stuck. What I mean is, man, people that just didn't ever travel with shit in life and just do things. There's so much shit going in this damn country, man. Meaning, right? This is what I wanted people to see. Like, yo, these fools all see. That's why you don't see them, man, because they on a different time from us, man. See, the people here that's not supposed to be here that do dirt, they don't come outside like that. Or when they come out, I know this for a fact. I'm gonna just tell you. The people like them, they come out 5 in the morning, y'all. 6 in the morning. 7. They be up early, 7 in the morning. Then you ain't gonna see their ass no more. They don't come out no more. You tell their ladies, the girls, stay in the house. If they got kids, okay, but if they ain't, they gonna tell the lady to stay in the house, open the door. That's how they rock. Then they rock at night, but they chill in the crib. They don't do that porch shit outside, everything in the house or the backyard. So meanwhile, they deep and you don't even know they out there. They be chilling. That's how they do. You know what I'm saying? They move around at night, a little here and there, but for the most part, they do all they moving around in the daytime. Yep. And they also smart enough to know, you know, your people always come out at night, get pulled over, beat up, chopped. They don't do that night stuff, y'all. They do everything by the day. That's why in the daytime you'll see. You ever notice that? Whenever it's a Hispanic driving crazy, it's in the daytime. Hispanic people come out in the daytime. I seen them fools one day hit a white lady in the car and get out and run. Because they come out in the daytime, y'all. You ain't never been on the road and the car goes slow as hell. You be like, man, damn Mexican, that motherfucker ain't got no license, man. He's scared. He going all slow. Yeah, they come out in the day, y'all. That's why I was telling you. They be here, but they move different. And they also be disguised with that working shit. So I'm saying, so it's mad ways they do that shit. Yeah. They some smart ass mom. See, I know what's up. Because when they your friend, you're going to get rich. But see, this time they had them selling that death drug. So this is why you're going to see all these places be getting dealt with. Now look, the White House is considering using drones to take out cartels in Mexico. The reason why I'm laughing, y'all, because in my opinion, man, they already did the shit. In my opinion, it already happened already. You feel me? You know what I've been saying. When I kept throwing his in my house, I said, look at them houses, y'all. I said, it's mighty funny with them houses. I ain't going to say too much. But I said, if you look at them houses, you're going to see it look like certain houses got it worse than others. Yeah, man, the fools been on radars, man. What else I say? I said, they also was dealing with them like military. I told you already. They were dealing with them fools like military, man. What I say about the Palisades, what I say about the Diddy list, everything. I said, family, some of them you just not going to see no more. I just kept saying it. That's how I look at it. Some of them you're not going to see no more. All right? All I know is communities got flame broiled. I know Los Angeles was looking like hell for weeks. Fires were burning for weeks. And we don't know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. But I assume a lot of people, I'm not going to see them more. They out of here. All right? It's all in your face, y'all. All you got to know is any dirt was going on, anything you heard about. I said, family, you ain't going to know about that list. It's certain people you might not never know about. I got a question. What proof do we got on Jay-Z and Beyonce? What proof do we got on where they at? Oh, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm even going to tell you in this game, right? Like I said before, if a celebrity, right, that was on the hit list, right? Let's just say, right? Let's say somebody on the Epstein list, Diddy list that was in, Palisade, Malibu when they got burnt down. Let's say a celebrity died in their house. We ain't going to know about it. How you going to know about it? everything you're gonna get on them gonna be digital with a camera. You ain't gonna have no proof of who live and who not. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, we don't know nothing. We don't know if some celebrities could already got kicked out the country. Because I already proved they got their rights taken, they got their power taken. It ain't no telling some of them already got escorted out. You guys need to get on your jets and get out of here. We don't know if they live in another country. We don't know. But I assume they are. I assume some things. Until I hear anything else about Malibu and them moving back out there, getting their shit rebuilt, as of now, that $200 million mansion that Jayz and his wife had, as of now, we don't know nothing. But I'm going to say they ain't no good there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no good. That's why I say, I said it before, y'all. I said it's two ways with that Malibu shit. I said it's a cover-up. But I also said if some things are going on in Malibu, they're not going to tell us anyway. So when D-Nice took that picture and he showed that shit, that was the proof what was going on. When we saw Malibu burning, they showed on the news. That was January. We seen the clip. That shit was from December. We seen old footage. Like what's going on right now. They saying, look, you're going to do, but it might have happened already. Who knows? See, they talking about doing stuff with them drones, but they might have did it already, y'all. You get it? Johnny come lately. The CIA is reviewing its authorities to use lethal force against cartels. Huh? See, what I'm trying to say is, man, this how people always going to be in the past tense. I'm going to just leave it alone. When they told you it was going to be a war, I don't need nobody tell me nothing. I know what's happening. So let's go. Detention time. Now we're going to look at why America is going to be replaced with robots anyway, because America has been losing their mind. And like I said, y'all, we talk about people getting flipped. You ain't noticed it's more people that's supposed to be legit, the main ones doing dirt. You ain't even noticing all the people that been clean their whole life, squeaky clean, not from the streets, somehow all they ass been getting in trouble because they've been getting flipped too. Yeah, people that were good people been getting flipped into criminals. Some of us as criminals, we got flipped into good people. Yeah, that's what happened. Jose? Yeah. So you're looking at a dumbass principal, he got caught trying to steal out of Walmart. He tried to hack the system, y'all, with a plate. Some of y'all, I didn't see it. I want to bet my life this idiot got that shit off TikTok. Please tell me they do it on TikTok. I already know you got it from. He tried to hack Walmart with a plate. But like I said, they don't know the government and all this shit. I said it the other day. They're already looking for an excuse, y'all, to make all of this shit digital anyway. Facts. Did that shit come off TikTok? I want to bet it did. So anyway, right? They already look. No, it ain't what they looking for. What's going to happen is it ain't going to be no more cash registers. Everything going to be self-checkout. But I said these stores are going to make it where you can't even come in the store unless you're a member. You ain't going to be able to come in the store unless you under the system. And this is one of the excuses they're using. I know what they're doing. He wanted a poster child. See, you can't let them do self-checkout because they're going to still steal. We got to make it where they got to be verified with the store. The same way you sign up for Walmart delivery, if you ain't down with that system, you can't come in the store, because if you do that, if you are down with this system, you come here and steal. We're going to know that. Yeah. So the thing is, all stores, we know this, everything going to be cashless. We know that part. But it's going to be where stores are not going to let you in unless you have the proper credentials. This is the start of it. He's the poster child. See, they can't do self-checkout. See, they're going to steal. It's right. It's it right here. All right? Because soon it's going to be, well, if you're not with this store, don't even come in here. You ain't going to be able to come in anyway. You're going to swipe in. The door going to be locked. You ain't coming in. All right? Showing you the criminals. Arrest made, homicide, 66-year-old man. Other day, we see the man slay his grandmother, 72 years old. 66 years old. Nappy head. I told you, they got tricked to wear nappy hair. They got tricked to look like bums. They thought it was a fad. They didn't know they was going to get stuck in their look, y'all. I'm going to say it again. If the celebrities don't show them what hairstyle to get, they ain't gonna know what to get. So a lot of them just gonna stay with nappy heads, but you're gonna see they go back to cutting their shit. But the people in the streets, they still got nappy heads. Guess what else going down? Well, the ones that couldn't afford haircuts anyway, they ain't gonna be able to afford haircuts now. A lot of people grew dreads because they didn't want to pay for that haircut. I know what happened. But see, also, ladies, the men do what y'all like. Y'all like nappy heads. Everybody got nappy heads. But now a lot of them just going to be stuck with nappy heads because that's the face of the criminal. All right? Exactly how they wanted y'all to look, exactly how you're looking going to jail. Now, let me show you some more American failures, y'all. All of them. Supposed to be legit. Officers all caught bringing drugs in because they all were being paid, bought, and sold by the drug dealers because the dope, the fatty was moving throughout the prison system bigger than ever. Here's your proof, y'all. State police arrest correction officer. Correction officer arrested. Get it? Correction officer arrested. Correction officer arrested. See that? Bringing drugs in a juvenile. American idiots, American dummies. So remember when I told y'all yesterday, y'all watched the special? When I was talking about in Demolition Man and show how all the police were stupid. They were all dumb, idiot, robot. Because they were all in a dumb time. In the future, they were all dumb. Here's the proof. We in the future, all the law enforcement dumb. So all of this goes to the narrative of what? Defund the police. Because penitentiary, police, prison does not need officers no more. Automatic gates, automatic everything, come out your cell one by one, that's it. That's the future. That's how it's going to be. So that's why they're going to keep showing you all these American failures because an agenda is going to be rolled out. Everything is going to be robots. Humans have already proved they are stupider more than ever. I know people that work state jobs. They were so dumb, they didn't know how to work overtime. They didn't know nothing. They had no benefits. They wasn't invested in their 401k. They dummies. All this generation know is a check, money, spin. See, y'all know about money. You worship money, but you also was taught to blow this shit, dummy. That's the difference. We taught get money. We taught to stack money. I was taught to stack money. You was taught to get money. See that? It's a difference, y'all. I told you, it's transplants. It's a lot of artificial people. They're going to talk about getting money, but they don't know nothing about stacking it or keeping it. No. They think get money is when I get paid and blow my whole check and complain. No. See that? More arrests, y'all. Officer arrested. Officer arrested. This is what I mean by everybody got flipped. These are the people, y'all. They had good backgrounds their whole life. Can't get these jobs without a good background. Some of them probably come from good families. I never got locked up for drugs, but they did. And they officers. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. When I tell you everybody got flipped, it's a lot of different ways. Everybody got taken away from their principles and morals. You might have been a person that was steal. You got tempted to steal and did it. Hey, you see what I'm saying, right? You never was a person to cheat. Somehow your ass cheated, right? No, everybody got flipped some kind of way, y'all. Like I said, some was doing bad. They flipped and changed their ways. Now they good now. A lot of people flipped. You just see Mayor Eric Adams flip. He was with the Dems. He independent now. He flipped. Yeah. The thing is, did you get flipped for the right reasons? Did you flip on your own? Did you get flipped? So you watching everybody with good salaries, good jobs, American failure. This gives them an excuse. Well, we don't need them no more. Family, when they get these robots, you know how many salaries they're going to cut? So this is how I look at money. This one shift. Let's say you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers. They getting, let's say, close to 50 grand a year. It's $250,000 right there in your face in salary. Cut their ass. Get them out of here. $250,000 right there. Right there in your face, y'all. That's $250,000. Especially with overtime, guaranteed $250,000 right there. These places know that. These places know on one shift, we got $1 million on shift. Shit. That's how it be, y'all. So guess what they know? Man, we can cut all this shit. We paying $250,000 a shift. We paying $400,000 a shift. No, we ain't robots. They're gonna be digital. No more officer in booth. That's a goddamn computer robot. Everything digital. Y'all only coming out one by one. Y'all ain't gonna be together. Ain't no more day room. Your day room gonna be in your cell. You get 1 hour, come out, go back in that shit. That's it. No, we don't need humans. They are the proof, y'all. Humans are so dumb. Mind you, you could be a CEO with a GD. Any more questions? This has been going on for years too, since 2020. Yeah. So now you got it, right? Americans are officially dumb. Why am I saying this? When I kept telling people they don't care about humans no more. They don't care about humans. They don't care about your sexuality. They don't care about your race because it's all about them robots. They look at it as humans are dumb and stupid, y'all. It's about robots. AI. Android. You were on your Android and now you're androgynous. Because the internet, the phone is androgynous. The internet is androgynous because it is no race. It is no sex. But you didn't know your Android was going to help turn you androgynous. Get it? Yeah. You're two-way. Even when you become one with your phone, you're two-way. I told you, some people can't think without their phone. You're one with the phone now. You're androgynous. Yeah. So let's go. Top of the top. We up. We ain't going nowhere. What's up? Who up in here shaking up? What's up, Charles? So glad mom showed me the sins of the world at 5. Just think about those who didn't get all. That's right. They are so messed up. That's right. And what I learned is, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, a lot of stuff I didn't believe and a lot of stuff I went against. But as I started to get older, it started to pan out. And the truth is, yeah, what you just said, our truth and everything I was supposed to know was already in me from when I was young. Like I said, it's when we call ourselves getting older and grown, we start doing what we want to do. We don't do what we told, what we was taught. We start doing what we want to do. And that's when we always gonna fail. And then some of us come back home and get it together. And I had to be, they was right. Shit was right. I was trying to do shit my way. I was trying to, no. Yeah, y'all. That's why I say it comes down to how you was raised and what was already in you. When certain things are embedded in you, even when you go astray, you're going to come back home. That's just how it works. That's how it works. Then you see it in the movies. You always see it in a lot of places, real life. People leave, they go through all this shit, somebody else end up right back home. Yep. And that's where the whole saying come from, is no place like home. All right? That's what it's called. When you lost your fucking mind, you never come back home, y'all. You don't even know the way. So Boosie Badazz, he in a multi-car crash, y'all. He blames stupid ass niggas. When he's the stupid ass, you know what? See that? Just showing you, man. No, Boosie, you are the biggest clown. And I'm going to say Boosie because I'm a spoiler, right? I'm going to say you staged this shit anyway. All right? We grown, Boosie. Where the accident at? Where the accident at? A 2-car accident, Boosie, in a parking lot, and you talking to an officer and somebody working on your car. So you mean to tell me after accident, the car gets worked on? It don't go to the insurance people, it just get worked on. And you telling me that the car gets parked after the accident, all of that. When I tell you the internet shenanigans don't work no more, y'all. Only way this gonna work on you, right, is if you're dumb, you never had a car, you never been in an accident, and you just don't know shit. It's the only way it's gonna work on you. So I'm gonna say Boosie doing this for little kids. Ain't no way in hell he got in an accident. If he was in an accident and it wasn't his fault, he can't play hurt no more. He can't get no lawsuit. He's standing around talking shit. He ain't go to the hospital. I never seen a car in an accident get moved from the crime scene unless it's in a tow truck. And if it's getting towed, it's getting towed to the shop. And if it's getting towed to the shop, the officer ain't gonna be there. So what is this? I'm gonna say it's a staged event. Because Boosie don't know, I know he staged events. The same way he staged this event and these guys went to jail. Everybody else know it. Everybody in the world know it, Boosie. That's why they already told on you, bro. Everybody know who you are, Boosie. I didn't make that. Everybody know who you are, Boosie. Because when you around, somebody gonna die or go to jail. Who did Boosie Badazz have? Mo 3, dead. He went to go see a jeweler, Duke the jeweler, a guy from Chicago that sold jewelry, dead. Everybody still loves Boosie. See the gun on him? That was the flag for the police. Come on, police, come get him. He knew when he did that on the live, that was a code word for pull up. He allegedly gets fake locked up. He gets let go. Stop it, Boosie. He is federal. Now you know. Y'all know now. He ain't going to jail. But I'm not gonna keep repeating stuff. It's already been said and proved already. Gangster rappers are tellers. They work for the government, y'all. Only way you can get a government check, you're gonna get in line and you're gonna work, Boosie. And that's it. All right? On parole from Baton Rouge, probation, whatever. Lives in Miami. The question is of the day, the $1 million question. If all the other rappers had to leave Atlanta, if Young Thug had to leave, if you just watch Young Thug sit in jail for 2 years, why FN Lucci sit in jail 2 years? How the hell is Boosie still getting in car accidents in Atlanta and still didn't go to jail for this gun? All the people he was with, all they ass in jail. They did not come home. How was he still walking around Atlanta? I need some answers. Young Scooter just died. A week after Scooter died, he's in an accident. Are you trying to deflect from Young Scooter news? Are you trying to deflect from Lil Baby news? The hottest news in Atlanta is how Lil Baby snitched on his whole team. Y'all didn't get it yet. You didn't get how Young Jeezy snitched on BMF. Told you, I've been through all this shit. It's the same program. There's no such thing as being with big drug dealers, cartel. You don't go to jail. All right? Then you're going to see Boosie, Jeezy, T.I. was together. They were all claim what? Drug dealers. They all claim the streets. They all claim the street. Never go to jail. Still don't get it. Still don't get it. That's why rap is dead. And T.I.'s a flower. Thank you, Black. All right? Then I tell you, you're going to see they always going to be, they always going to have, yeah. They always going to show you who they are. T.I. is a flower now because he does not have to portray the gangster image. He know nobody's buying it. He knows this. They also all gave the clues. They will not be on no tours, and if they do, they're not selling out no shows. They all are finished. Then you're going to see what? T.I.'s son was with Boosie's son. They was going to drop an album together. They was going to do a reality show together. They staged a fake beef together. They all are fake, and they are all police. Young Scooter dead. Boosie playing games. Boosie, you're trying to distract what happened to Scooter, because I'm pretty sure the internet detectives are heating up. I haven't been paying attention to it. But I know what's going on, Boosie. Trust me. You see that shit heating up on Scooter, they putting that shit together on this internet. You staged an event, bro. This ain't no car accident, Boosie. Stop it. You got locked up right there. See that white man with you? Man, that's the same white man right there, fool. He just got a ball. He just got his hair on. You ain't going to trick me. Stage events. Stage events. You got locked up in Florida here. You got locked up in L.A. here. Now you get in accidents, get out of car, talking shit. Stop it, Boosie. You're from Baton Rouge, bro. You're federal, bro. You're federal. We already know this. All right? What Kanye West said. That's what you give around in your mouth. Kanye decided to go after the rapper, claiming that this what happens when you go against him. Man, can everyone let this be a lesson? Don't have the handlers make you go against God's favorite. For my entire life, every stupid-ass bum nigga I never barely even heard of that come out the woodworks coming at me, something bad always happens to them. Boosie, cause Boosie, you Boosie bad luck. And something always happening to your ass. Whenever you're around, something bad gonna happen. And like he said, you out the woodworks of Baton Rouge, right? The truth is, you ain't Hollywood. You never could afford no property in Hollywood. You never could afford no property in New York. You ain't no real celebrity, fool. You underground always been. If it was not for mixtapes, if it wasn't for down south strip clubs, Boosie, if it was not for walkthroughs, you would have been done a long time ago. Only reason why you've been winning, because you was the South's favorite. And you was the South favorite for 15 years. You also part of the reason why the South's still stupid, because that was your job to keep their ass stupid. And you're still doing your work. Good job, bro. Does anybody believe in this? Yeah, Boosie, whatever, man. No, the Demolition Man, that's Boosie. Wherever he go, destruction. Demolition Man, the thug. All right? The snitch. Why he a snitch? He's in a prison program when he's going to get released early. He's in a prison program, he's going to get released early. Just like a lot of these guys, they were in prison programs. But these particular prison programs, you see the both earrings he got on, right? That's right. The program they got to this day, if you're in the pink program, you get released from jail early. Huh? If you declare in jail that you are you know what, you shall come home early in the program and get you a nice apartment. It's all in the movie. Did you know that? Guess who the face of it? You are. They knew it's in the movie, y'all. They knew when it was all said and done, everybody on the crime was going to be gone, dead in jail, and there was going to be flowers. It's right here in the movie. Why? Well, everybody with blonde hair, this is where it come from. Your shit come out of the movie. I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to give you no more content. Before this movie, was no such thing as nobody black, especially no black man with blonde hair at all. So when I told you your life is scripted, it come out of movies, here's the proof. Because the movie was made in 93, but it was about the future, which is something like now, and you're going to see who's the face of what? Blonde hair. All right? No, that's Lil Nas X before Lil Nas X. Let's go. Matter of fact, no, that's Boosie Badazz because he went to program too. Already proved that, y'all. We already proved that Boosie is a bag of hot Cheetos, flaming. Why you think Boosie outside with no shirt on? And look like he got no drawers on too. Because his name, Boosie Badazz. All right? He's a power bottom. And when he done with you, you're going to say, man, he got a bad ass. That's right. That's his name. Diddy gave it to him. See that? No, that's his name. He just do it his way. He don't put on skirts. He don't wear pocketbooks. Every chance Boosie get with them men, he going to take his shirt off. And that's why bro and them thought that shit was normal, but bro and them with that kind of shit. Let's go. Let me show you something. Let's go to something real quick. Hold up. I'm trying to go back to this part where it's confirming how Boosie ain't going to jail. Some distressing news came out last night as it was revealed that Boosie Badazz had gotten into a car accident in Georgia. Images from the crash had made their way to social media. Images of the crash. Why? Because everything you believe on social media, images, right? I told you, y'all been getting finessed on this internet with images. Boosie knows the game. The thing is, Boosie, everybody ain't stupid no more. Just your fans stupid. Let's go. Let me show y'all right here. Images from the car crash had made their way to social media. And indeed, overall, there were police vehicles in the area, as well as paramedics. Although at the time of the car accident, there were very few details. All right, what else? Fans didn't know his condition. His condition right here. Ain't nothing wrong with Boosie. Fans didn't know his condition, nor did they know the condition of the driver. Furthermore, it was unclear how the accident happened, which means no proof. Okay, what is the article telling you? No proof of the accident, no proof of the details, no proof of nobody's condition, and no proof it even happened. It is unclear the accident even happened. Why? Keep telling y'all, man, it's a stunt. That's why. Boosie is reaching, man. He broke. Google his net worth, y'all. He's broke. Simple and plain. He staged an event, y'all. That's my opinion. No such thing as a hit and run, bro. If it was a car accident, the car would have to be shown. We'll see the whole damn car. Before and after. He's getting work on his car in the parking lot talking to a police officer, y'all. Where's the proof at? No such thing as leaving a car accident, leaving the scene of a crime. And if he was hurt, there's no such thing as him standing up talking. If he got a lawsuit on the table, he got to go to the hospital to get that paperwork done. Where's the accident at, y'all? No, he's in Black Hollywood, Atlanta. That's it. Nobody believes Boosie. Boosie, no, they doing homework on that young Scooter case, and they watching that little baby stuff. He trying to distract from that because his name is Agent Boosie, y'all, and here's Agent Tipster, all right? They got them police, y'all, period. You don't believe me? Well, you go holler at my bros in L.A. and ask them what Boosie did to them. Pardon me, San Diego, man. My homies in Dago, man. Holler at them and ask them when they coming home. Because you going to see Boosie just be doing the most, but y'all won't accept the fact he's a goddamn agent, bro. That's what he is. All gangster rappers are agents. In your face. Whole time. It was what? Federal. Not only were they federal, they were too federal. Straight up in your face. Gangster rappers don't do biz, y'all. They just sit in jails for a little while. That's it. If they with some people, if they with some people that's doing murders, they gonna just do 3 years. But they ain't going to jail, bro. And you're gonna see everybody around them get locked up. Mo 3 was affiliated with Boosie Badazz. Maybe y'all been catching on to that Mo 3 stuff, so Boosie gotta pull a stunt. Boosie, you gonna get exposed, bro. I'm telling you. You tied it with Mo 3. You in Atlanta, but you from Baton Rouge. Why you in Texas? Who was sending you to these people? Who was sending him? Kanye West knows somebody sends him. He worked for people. I know he worked for people. A lot of y'all don't know that. Kanye, tell these fools what time it is. Huh? Don't have the handlers, the handlers. Don't have your bosses. Don't have the people you work for make you go against God's favorite. Because we know people use you to go against people. Boosie, Kanye told you, don't have your handlers, controllers use you to go against me, fool. Because he's letting it be known he has handlers, and that's the paperwork he compromised with. That is called the U.S. government. Kanye know what's up. Boosie, why you think we've been coming out saying these gangster rappers are punks? These gangster rappers are soft. I'm the real one. Kanye know he can't say certain stuff because it's going to mess certain people's money up. So he can't come out and say, yo, y'all, they all agents. Yo, man, they all snitches. He can't say that. But he's going to let you know. Handlers. Which means what? They're not free. Then you're going to see Boosie does more work doing everything else except for making music, y'all, because he got handlers. He has to work. His job is to keep Atlanta streets clean, snitch on anybody talking that rap shit they want to buy, do a record deal, and they got money. His job is to also take money from them low-level rappers. A lot of y'all low-level rappers didn't know that neither. Y'all, they look at y'all as punks. T.I., let me get a feature, man. They get your money and keep your shit and tell on you. That's what they was doing, dummies. All right? All right? So now you got it, right? He got handlers, which means what? He ain't going to jail. We know the vibe. It's all real, y'all. So I'm just showing you, right? Kanye been riding on every single person that was throwing dirt on him because he was getting jumped by everybody, but they were also using him for content. I done proved it with Joe Budden. Doing 10 episodes back to back on Kanye. Kanye this, Kanye that, Kanye this, Kanye that, Kanye that, Kanye that, Kanye that. Because he feeds the engine. What I say weeks ago, I said Kanye akademiks fed the algorithm, didn't they? They fed everybody. I said when Kanye pop out, he feed people. When Kanye don't say nothing, some people have no content. And you will see it clear as day. This shit been going on a decade. No. The excuse is dissing him to actually monetize and use him for content. That's what they all been doing. Same thing. When Drink Champs going in the trash, they always knew. We get Kanye on this shit, we're going to get 1 million views. This shit going to go up. And that's what they'll do. I told you I know all this shit because they all played out, y'all. The rap game is played out because I know the whole system now. I know the whole ins and outs. Everything in this rap game, I wasn't supposed to know. I know it, not even trying to know the shit. Huh? So when I told you, you not getting no more money as a rapper if you ain't selling out overseas, you holler at Travis Scott, he going to tell you that. He's selling out tours in Asia. Asia. He don't need America. He already got this. This is the real celebrity, y'all. Go on tours, come back home with millions, and don't even got to rap. What else Travis Scott don't got to do? Like Boosie, internet shenanigans. The broker the rapper, the more they got to hit the live button. The broker the rapper, the more internet shenanigans they got to pull, y'all. The broker they are. The broker they are, they got to stage events. Google Boosie Badazz net worth. Holler me in the chat. I already know what it is. I want to be correct. I also want to see who in is a nerd. Google his net worth and holler at me. And then you'll know why Boosie about to die because he got a YouTube channel. His ass about to die. He got 13 kids, y'all. He don't got $1 million for every kid he got. He's done. All right? How much money Boosie got, y'all? You gonna see. I want this live. Last month check, he only had $2 million. That was a couple months ago. He ain't making no more money. All right? He's broke, y'all. He's broke. Y'all, when I say y'all chasing fame and smoke, y'all are still wrapped up in what they used to do, who they was. Boosie ain't have a hit since I've Been Down, 2008. Boosie and a mixtape, 1, 2, that shit came out about 2008. No, y'all hold on to old shit. No, he's finished. That's a lie. Ain't no 15 million. He got 2 million. He got 2 million smoke, dog. Yeah, they put out fake shit. You look at the majority. The majority is the real average, 2 million. That's right, he's broke. And that 2 million is everything he owns to his name, y'all. That's his jewelry, his car, his house, whatever the fuck he got, that's everything. All right? So after this accident, Boosie said, man, this shit ain't nothing, man. I'm about to go get me 2 more BMWs. Lying. Lying his ass off. All right? And that shit low level, that paint job. Boosie, you're broke. Only people you putting on for is broke people with no car. I'm talking about street guys with no car. Only people believe you is Negroes that sleep on couches. That's it. Negroes who baby mama mad at their ass right now. All your fans be on child support. Niggas can't afford a barn. Those your fans, fool. They don't buy records neither. They the only ones believe your shit, Boosie. Nobody else believe it. Nobody believes you, bro. All right? For one, this is what the internet saying about you, Boosie, because you're a prisoner. Also, this too. All prisoners got to start podcasts and YouTube channels. All right? I'm talking about the ones that were celebrities that fell off. They have to continue to embarrass themselves because they got to keep working. All right? When you work for the damn government, the contract is never ended. You got to work for the rest of your life. So that's why he got a YouTube channel, because he got to still entertain street dogs when everybody already know who he is. Look, Boosie, everybody know you are. I did not make this, y'all. This old federal informant. Everybody know who he is, y'all. Who don't know who he is? Stupid ass rap fans. That's who. Who the main ones? Believe him. Black men that love the streets. They still believe him. Boosie was a fake dog on the internet. Crip Mac was a Disney star fake dog on the internet. Adam 22 fake gangster content. They bought everything, y'all. They buy everything. They buy everything except for Pampers for their kids. They buy everything except for their goddamn baby mom, new car, some shit. They ain't gonna do shit but suck all rappers to the day they die and believe fake ass stories. That's it, y'all. That's it. These guys, they love stories about dead men and stories about men go to jail because their life sucks. When your life sucks, we hear about other people like that suck. Don't listen to me, man. I'm just talking. I'm about to get out of here. This shit boring. On that note, I'm done. Only part I wanted y'all to see, the main part of this show. They said they're going to be using drones, but I'm going to say I think they've already been using drones. And yes, it is official, y'all. The war has started, and it's coming to an end for a lot of people. Yes, it is, y'all. It's washouts, it's smokeouts, and you're going to see it happening. Then you're going to see after this shit happened, it got cold this week. So anybody got caught in these floods, your ass going to get frozen. Yup. All this shit was strategic, y'all. No. Everybody had a head start. They told the world last year it's going to be coming for everybody. Nobody believed it, y'all. Also, the sex traffickers and kidnappers. Like I said, everything you're not going to hear about. You're not going to hear about it. You don't hear. Okay, when they told you it's going to be a war here, there, third, they'll tell you it's going to be a war, but you're not getting all the details, y'all. And you're not getting the footage till it's over with. That's what's going on, y'all. I've been just throwing the hints at y'all. All you gotta peep is all of our powerfulest forms of keeping this country safe. They're not focused overseas. They focus on everybody that's right here. Because they know everybody from overseas right here. They also know there's a lot of people here with overseas mentality. That's why this is where it's going down at right here. Because it's the end, which means from now, for decades beyond, it will not be no more crime as you know it. That's what's going down. And you guys are the number one criminals, so you're the face of crime. So I guess we won't be seeing y'all no more neither. And that's the concept of Demolition Man. It was nobody from his people left. He had to go to a museum to see any proof. Yep. There was no such thing as guns no more. He had to go to a museum to get the proof because him and all his people and their lifestyle was wiped out, finished. Demolition Man. Demolition is the you-know-who man of a certain skin color. He's considered the destruction man, the devil. He is considered to be the evil one. Wherever he go, souls get destroyed. Souls get demolished. Property get demolished. Events get demolished. Neighborhoods get demolished. They are the demolition men. You give them money, they're going to still destroy shit wherever they go. When they're in the industry, they're going to knock shit down. That's what they're going to do. The demolition man. There's only one man considered the demolition man. I'm going to leave it at that. Get it? On that note, we're going to check out. Holler back at y'all. Got some more coming, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. Thanks for the like button. Enjoy the show. Support your content creators. Just don't come around here and play the broke role when you've been looking out for everybody else. That's about it. All right? Don't run your favorite content creator when you got money. You come around here when you broke. Don't play me like that. All right, Atlanta. There's some things going on, Atlanta. You seen PB Longway go to jail. You see Scooter dying, Trouble dying, everybody going to jail, dying, going to jail, whole team. Somehow Boosie Badazz ain't from Atlanta. He's still walking around Atlanta. Are you going to grow up? Are you going to grow up yet, y'all? You going to grow up? No, y'all. There were two officers. Everybody knew Jeezy was a snitch. Everybody knew T.I. was a snitch. So Boosie had to come to Atlanta and take over the job, man. Yup. Then I just break down Georgia yesterday, what Little Rich had to do for Georgia. Then I break. Yeah, his job was to get your ass locked up. That's his avatar. Members only would have known everything. I broke down the whole prison program that the rappers got to do. The whole science of orange is the new black. The whole concept of trick brothers to go to jail, get them in jail, and hopefully they come out pink. Boosie's part of that program. His job is to get your ass locked up. And when you come home, hopefully be a changed man. And if he don't do his fucking job, he's over with. He always knew that. All right? So, like I said, in this game of celebrity, while a lot of y'all got thrown off with this industry, because y'all did not understand, man, they got guys that play the street role. I'm Boosie, I keep it real. I don't do that Hollywood shit. I'll be in the hood. I'm right here with it. Whole time he with the program. You don't know they got bloggers. I prove a cops in it. They got content creators. You think they're some nice little person, regular? No, they all together. Kept telling y'all that. They play roles, y'all. They'll be big, play a role on the internet like they nobody. They'll be from a rich-ass family. Get on, make it like they made it off talent. No, all they shit is scripted and lies, y'all. Just like to this day, this is how I prove to y'all. You don't know what Boosie parents are. You don't know shit about Boosie. That's what I told you. The real ones that's really in this shit, you ain't gonna know nothing about them. You ain't gonna know nothing about their real beginnings. You ain't gonna know shit. You don't know how Boosie got the deal. You know about Pimp C, but you don't know. In my opinion, he could have been the one sent to spy on Pimp C, y'all. He could have been the one sent to spy on Pimp C. Because he told you he left Diddy and Diddy with Jay-Z. You just know him for with Pimp C. What I tell you, you're going to know who was against who by who didn't give him no tribute. How long has Boosie been away from Pimp C? How long has Pimp C been dead? How many tributes did you ever see Boosie give Pimp C? How many times did you ever see him salute Pimp C? Even though I proved that Webby is a punk too, they both punks. All right? You're going to see he said nothing about Pimp. If you just got into it, there's a lot of y'all don't even know Pimp C is responsible for this man's career. But like I said, he went opposite of Pimp C because Pimp C was real, and he was real at first, but he's a clown now. He's been a clown. They all betrayed Pimp C, y'all. Guess what? Pimp C been talking to me. So guess what? Look. When it was time to speak about Aaliyah, I spoke about Aaliyah. When it was time to speak for Biggie, I spoke for Biggie. When it was time to speak for Pun, I spoke for Pun. I didn't speak for Pimp C yet, but it's been calling because there's something wrapped up in all this shit. Two people in your face tied in with Pimp C that did him dirty. Boosie, one of them. And then I'm not going to give up the whole shit, but you going to know. All right? All you're going to know is Slim Thug was with New York. He was never with Texas. You didn't know that they been bought out Texas. So I kept telling y'all, those two guys bought out every city and state. They brought out all your city and states. When I told y'all they took over Los Angeles, they didn't want to believe me. And then you're going to see when it was all said and done, Jay-Z and Diddy, both of them had mansions in California because they had took over that shit. And they took over everywhere by buying everybody out. That's how they bought up Atlanta, y'all. When they bought up T.I., when they bought up Rick Ross, when they bought up Jeezy. If down south, if you want to be mad at anybody, you be mad at Jeezy, T.I., and Rick Ross because they the ones that saw y'all out to the north. That's what happened. Then you're going to see down south, Atlanta, ever since T.I. became a star, Jeezy, Atlanta never was the same. As far as the spirit in Southern is gone. That's why I say all y'all cities lost y'all Southernness because y'all were trying to be like cities. That's why if I go to your shit, you're going to tell me about Papados in Texas. You're going to tell me everything but some black shit I want to eat because y'all went Hollywood, all of y'all. Get it? That's what happened, y'all. Or if I go to your city, it might be 1 or 2 spots. Y'all stop focusing on y'all craft, so that's what happened. What happened? You want to be everything else. Y'all want to eat sushi and fucking tofu and shit. So a lot of y'all cities got corny. You ain't got no Southern shit no more. You don't, y'all. I've been knew that shit. I've been knew that shit. No, I know. Because when I was in Alabama, I'd eat fucking Chinese food. That's how I've been knew. When I was in Atlanta, I ate churches. That's how I know. All right? I've been knew that shit, y'all. Yeah. When I was down, I was eating fast food and shit like that. Yeah, it'd be a couple of spots, but not like you think it is. It'd be a couple of spots, but not like that, no. These spots, we're trying to be like, hey, well, Chicago, New York, they lost themselves, y'all. So you can really go down south and can't. Only way you're going to eat a home-cooked meal down there, you better go to somebody's house, but you ain't going to buy it like that. So that's why I was telling y'all that black shit was fake, because there ain't no real blackness. That shit was controlled. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it was real blackness, not no more. All right? So on that note, y'all, salute Black Samurai. I've been seeing you holding it down in the chat. Shout out to the new people, Suge, Dre Light. Shout out to everybody that got that light. Y'all know what's up. What up, Cozy? What up, One Deep? All right, y'all enjoy y'all day. We got stuff to do. Let's get to it. Shout out to everybody that's motivated, up, productive. Tomorrow, Thursday already. I do not believe it, but that's how I go, y'all. We out. 1. What up, LJ? Appreciate you too, Dion. Been seeing you cooking up in the chat. Appreciate all of y'all. Everybody. We out. I got something coming too. Y'all stay tuned. Salute to everybody that's in the back. What's up, Hood News? What's up, Tamiko? Tamara, what's up? Smoke Dog. Positive Vibes. What's up, y'all? Good to see everybody. What's up, Dramatic? Definitely appreciate the energy, y'all. What up, M. Dot? What's up? King of Founder. What's up? What's up, D Rose? All right, y'all. Y'all keep it 100, man. We out for sure.